Do you have a favorite Premier League team?
Arsenal.
Why?
I just supported them from young. The way they played, I played with them when I was younger as well. That's why I used to play for. So it's my favourite team.
So if Arsenal call you up, you would accept them?
I don't know about that.
I know, but why Arsenal? Did you grow up idolizing someone, maybe Van Persie or Thierry Henry?
So when I was younger, Thierry Henry, I used to love Thierry Henry, and that's sort of why I decided to sign there when I was younger, and also to play for the club that you support. That's what I wanted to do, and just growing up with them, playing for them and everything, I've just grown a love for the team. So
No.
you get a Tottenham, mate. You get a Tottenham, mate.
Can you come to Tottenham? Thank you. Can you come to Tottenham? Will you be staying at Tottenham?
I'm staying.
How difficult a decision was it for you in terms of the consideration of the consequence of the media noise and the scrutiny and the criticism that you were going to get from Tottenham fans?
I think for me, the episode of trying to frame me for no reason, I think that really just kind of governed partly governed my kind of decision. And also, I wanted to win. I mean, you just think someone's trying to kind of frame you for no reason. As a footballer, you're just out playing. You're a young boy. You're just playing. You want to win. I wanted Tottenham to win.
So, will you be staying at Tottenham?
I'm staying. I'm ambitious. I want to play football. I dream about playing at the top level. So, and this is why I'm here.
So after having chatted with him, I felt that he's a very ambitious guy, wants to improve and to play at the top level.
That's better, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Come on! Love it!
Welcome back, familiar to Northside LDN and the call-in show. Big up to Omar. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Big up, bro. How you doing, man? How's things in Barcelona, man?
Well, I guess on the pitch is not bad. Yeah? 2 wins out of 2. We struggled a little bit in our last game, but right now, man, transfers have been. I just was live on my channel literally 30 minutes ago, right? So many talks about potential departures. Some key players been linked out of the club. One of them actually to the Premier League. Fermin Lopez. I mean, Chelsea now apparently very interested in bringing him in. So I was getting a good full detail on that whole thing. But right now, that's the whole talk coming out of Barca. It seems that we might get a big sale before the end of the transfer window. So yeah, that's really been much that's been going on at Barca right now, man. Really, bro. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about your signings? Because I know you were complaining about the depth in terms of the defense.
Bro, if I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not good. We spend the entire transfer window. There's a lot of objectives that the club put up. They talked about how we wanted to bring in players like a goalkeeper. We wanted to get the two new fullbacks. We were gonna get a left winger this season. We got a new keeper. That was a great start. The whole Nico Williams saga went all the way up and down, right? The whole situation was completely mismanaged by the club and by the league itself, right? We end up looking at only 3 options as an attacking option. So it was either Nico Williams, Rashford, or Luis Diaz. Now, out of those 3, I don't know why we were trying to look at Rashford in the first place. It made 0 sense. He wasn't someone that played the Barca style. But that was Deco for you, man. Deco doesn't do things the right way, I guess. We ended up Bringing in Rashford, yeah, it was a loan deal. Yeah, we didn't spend any money to bring him on loan, but bro, we're paying him 280 bags per week. 280 bags for a player that doesn't even start for my team. But then again, this same thing happens. And now here we are, side. We're in a position now where we can't buy any players. We actually now have to sell. We have to sell one of our key players who is in the team to basically register Chesney, to register Ronnie Baji, who we signed, to register Gerard Martin. We literally registered Jean Garcia the day before the start of the new season. We registered Rashford before the start of the new season. That is what's been going on at Barca. That's where we are right now. It's an absolute joke, right? And now we're hearing that apparently we could be selling Fermin to Yasser's team because they've inquired about him, right? And if we sell him to Chelsea, apparently that's going to clear out the wage bill for us to go and register Chesney and Ronnie Baji. But yeah, that's what's been going on at Barcelona on our side. Apart from that, the football has been great. We won our opening game 3-0. Yamal cooked. We played against, we got a comeback against Levante. We were 2-0 down against a newly promoted club. 2-0 down. And then we came second half and won it 3-2. So yeah, I guess the football is nice.
I hear it. Just be happy. Just be happy. Before I get Yasser's opinion, I haven't heard your opinion on Arsenal getting Eze, and it looks like we're getting this Hincapié, I think his name is.
Yeah. Baller still.
So he's a good player. Yeah. That's actually a good sign. That Hincapié, I've seen him at Leverkusen. He's a very good player. I mean, Leverkusen just signed Lucas Vazquez, which is crazy, right? So I guess that's just the leeway for you guys to go and get Hincapié. And yeah, he's a good centre back. I mean, he cooked last season, I guess, alongside Tapsoba. So that's not actually, bro. I'm not gonna lie with you.
Omar, that's the new left winger, bro. You know what I mean?
Wait, what?
It can't be worse than Madueke.
Oh shit, I'm tripping. I'm talking about Vasquez and just sort of defender. But yeah, he's not bad at all, right? But also, I'm very honest. I feel like Arsenal have kind of finished off the transfer window very strong because Eze is a very good signing. That's the kind of signing I feel like for your rival clubs can look at and say, ooh, I wouldn't have wanted him there. You understand what I mean, right? Even if you're like, well, the team we still have a better team. Doesn't matter. Their team have improved. They bought one of the best players outside the traditional top six, right? And this is the thing now, Northside. With the signing of Hikape from Leverkusen, Eze, right? Buying all of these players you guys support. Now you bought a striker. The one thing that you guys were talking about the whole season, you bought them. You guys got Gyökeres, right? You've strengthened with Zubamendi, who was a good midfielder in La Liga. I know that, right? You've just signed Norgard as squad depth. You've just brought in Madueke as a squad depth for Saka. I'm sorry. This season, he needs to bring home a major trophy. He must. That's where you guys should be now. I don't care whether you're pro Arteta, anti-Arteta, doesn't matter. There's no excuses. You can't say, well, he doesn't have this, he doesn't have it. Nah. Sorry. There's none of that anymore, okay? This team is the strongest it's been in a while. I'm sorry. On paper, with the players that you guys just signed, you've gotten stronger than you were last season. So, yeah. You guys should improve this season. This season should be the season where a trophy should come back to Arsenal. Should.
I hear it. What are you saying, Yasser?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say, but what's the first question? What's the first question you got?
What's your opinion about Firmino going to your club?
Bro, I can't lie to you. Yeah. If I'm gonna be honest, I think there's two like options, isn't it? Either he's supposed to be the backup in case we don't get Xavi Simons, or like we're just using him to hurry up Leipzig. Does that make sense? because we're trying to get them to agree a deal with this Nkunku thing so we can get Xavi Simons. So basically, to make it easier, what happened to us is the UEFA thing, and we got charged by UEFA. Whatever, I don't exactly remember why, but they charged us for having.
There's the same charges that we had, something to do with FFP and stuff.
Yeah, something like that. So they fined us. So they said that we apparently have to make. So basically, we have to make money and then bring in other players. I didn't really look into it. All I know is we need to basically sell certain players that were in the UEFA squad last year, which was the Conference League, to make space for other incomings. Even though we already have headway in PSR, because we made enough money to have issues, but it is what it is. It's part of the punishment of part of the charges and the fines and that. Now, if we do want to bring in Xavi Simons, because he's one of the attacking players, we want to move one of them that we already have in the team, innit? So far, the deal already looks set. So we've already agreed personal terms, everything is all right. We just we don't want to bring him in case Nkunku don't leave. Because then you have three extra players, wages and all that, innit? That's why we're trying to do it. So it's not like we haven't agreed anything. But if we don't manage to move Nkunku on, we're not going to bring Xavi Simons. So it's one of those things. I'm not really stressed about it. But the Red Bull CEO came out and said if Xavi Simons don't go to Chelsea, he's not going anywhere. So either way, all the Tottenham fans that were coming talking to me about we're getting him, you're not getting him. Forget about it. Forget about all that. So I'm not stressed. But I have a feeling that Ferman Lopez is almost like we're trying to do this thing where it's like, you know what, yeah, RB Leipzig, if you don't hurry up, yeah, we're looking at this guy now. If you want the money and all that, hurry up with your business so we can sort it out. But look, Ferman Lopez is a good footballer. I mean, I think Omar can give me more information. Obviously, he watches him week in, week out. But it's like, I'm not really fussed in it. Like, at this moment in time, I'm not in like a dire situation to say, listen, it's either this guy or that guy, because I ain't got a 10. Does that make sense? Because Esteval can play the 10, João Pedro can play the 10, and Palmer can play the 10. Do you get it? Of course, I want to strengthen and get any good player that I can get to just, because I'm a Chelsea fan, and if I can have 10 man in one position, I don't care. Pause. You know what I mean? I don't care. But for me, I think the Hincapi thing kind of annoyed me. Big up to you, man, innit, for sorting it out and that. But that's the one that kind of annoyed me, because they kept saying, if we go for a centre back, it has to be a market opportunity. And I'm like, what's this then? Do you know what I mean? That's the one I don't get. Besides that, I think probably because they don't see him as someone that can play that centre back role in a back three. Because basically what we do is we're building that back three, innit? So because Cole got injured, he usually plays in that when we start building up, you'll see someone plays in the middle, and you know how Cole usually just makes those line breaking passes. Tosin was doing it against West Ham. If you watch that game, straight to the lap or any of those players. Maresca don't like anyone that can't do it to do it, because he just give the ball away, innit? So he's like, listen, the only man that can do it is Tosin. And obviously he wasn't there for Crystal Palace and all that rubbish, innit? So for me, I don't necessarily feel like, unless and this is what I'm saying. So we were the first kind of team in the Premier League to look for Hincapi. So apparently, but we basically done this thing where we scouted him when we played them. They kind of done a test where, like, listen, if he balls out today, we'll buy him. That was. So that was in pre-season, and he didn't perform well. So we said, you know what? Yeah, we're not getting him no more. That's what basically happened. Does that make sense? Well, listen, other than that, I don't know, innit? All I know is we just need, if we can get a centre back. Gahey, I don't know if you heard about Gahey. Apparently some rumours about City and other places. City's trying to hijack that from Liverpool. That was yesterday. So I don't know exactly what's going on in it. But other than that, it's that, and it's Trans 17. That's the only person left. And I'm not trying to get him. I'm waiting, because United fans is a standoff in it between us and United. They want 30 million. They
Man, I
want
got
50 million. They want 50 million. I think they want 50 million, and we only want to pay 30 million. You get it? And they say we're not letting him go for less. He's saying he don't want to play for United because they know that we're gonna flip him for at least triple the price. So if they literally said that, they journalists literally said they know that they're gonna flip him and triple the price. So they'll try to add a sell-on clause, but we're not gonna allow a sell-on clause. So we'll just pay him a little bit extra, like 30 or 40 million, and take him and then sell him later. Because I know he won't get into my team, bro. I'm not saying I have the greatest team, right? Or my left wings are all great. He's just so rubbish. There's no point of me coming in and saying, yo, I'm getting Garnacho. You know, them one's going to cook on my left wing. The only thing he's going to be cooking, blood, is the bench, fam. He's going to hold barbecues on the bench, fam. That's all he's doing, bro. I don't need him, innit? That's all I'm saying. I don't need him, fam.
No, I hear it, man. You know what? You bring up Guehi and I want to talk about Isak as well. I don't know why Liverpool are stalling. I don't know if because Ekatika is playing so well. I'll be real. I didn't expect Ekatika to do so well off the bat. I think he's been doing really well for Liverpool. Maybe they're like, do we really want to spend the P's? Obviously, Wirtz, they spent big P's on Wirtz. He's not really hit the ground running yet. Maybe they're like, you know what? Do we really want to spend those P's? But then why not?
Do you remember when we were linked to him? Do you remember when we were linked to him in the beginning? Before, I think after, because remember we got Dalap early, and then we kept being linked to Ekatike when it was the Osman thing and Ekatike. And I was telling you, man, bro, 90 million's mad. Because we were in negotiations for him for like 4 weeks. We were trying to see what we can do and that, but I was like, nah, 90 million. I don't even know what the guy can do. Like 90 million's a bit mad, but if he looks like he's working out. But brother, that words guy, bro, he just reminds me of FAVS, fam. You know the man that they're just floating, but nothing else. They look like they're on this Aladdin's carpet, you know.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. When it comes to Bundesliga players in the Premier League, bro, we need to talk about it, man. How many more Bundesliga players come to this league and always flop, man? They need to ban players. Like people talk about the Dutch league, they need to start banning Bundesliga players from coming to the Premier League, bro. They never do well in this league for some reason. But I mean, it's the thing. No, sir, right? Yeah, that's the one thing I actually forgot because Hikape is actually a left winger, isn't it, Yasser?
No,
he is a left.
He's a left centre back.
He's a centre back that can play left back now.
Oh, left centre back that can play left back.
Yeah, I just said that Arteta will play him left wing because they need.
Oh, okay. I mean, to be fair, but so this is the thing, right? That's why I was gonna say because he plays like because it's Grimaldo, and sometimes I think they do the whole thing with him Grimaldo switching. Is that correct? Right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I think sometimes he does the switch because sometimes I think but look. This is how I kind of look at this whole situation.
Basically, he's aggressive and he bombs forward all the time.
So that's what I'm saying. So don't be surprised if he plays him in the left wing. I hear that. You know, right? But here's the thing: when you look at your team is not the team is pretty good right now, right? Now, let's be honest, right? I feel like maybe you guys do still need a left winger. So you guys should have gone all out for. I mean, after the EZE thing, I feel like you guys should have gone all out for the Rodrigo thing, right? Mm-hmm. Because if you guys have got Rodrigo, now they'll be like, okay, well, our team is completely ready now.
Yeah, he's ready not now. They're not letting him go anyway.
I mean, listen, man. He wasn't happy last time for getting substituted against Oviedo. So,
but I thought but what about that news report that came out saying he's not leaving? Like
apparently he's not leaving. I saw one of my guys said that, and he said that he's not leaving. But look, when it comes to this whole situation, man, we'll see what happens. But as far as Chelsea is concerned, when you talk about Fermin, I think that if you guys sign Fermin, obviously, first of all, we're not saying Fermin is not going to come on a cheap. I feel like because Barcelona, because here's the thing, right? Even though he doesn't technically start every week, he's integral to our team because Daniel Olmo is an injury-prone player. You understand what I mean, right? And he plays a lot as like attacking midfielder-esque player. And here's the thing also with Fermin also, he's a good goal scoring midfielder. The guy scores crazy amount of goals for a midfielder, man. And also he can play out in the 10, he can play in the 8, but most importantly, he can play on the left as well. So he's one of those players like he doesn't just have to play in one position, right? He's one of those players you can just put him anywhere if you're short, in your midfield or in your wings. You understand what I mean, right? And he can do a job in both.
You know who he reminds me of? And they don't play the same way, but you know how we have Andre Santos? Not the same place.
I know the one from start. The guy you guys
my team. Yeah, the Brazilian that played at Strasbourg. Yeah, he's back in our club.
Wait, is he playing? I've not been watching. Is he been playing?
Yeah, he comes off the bench.
No, it comes off the bench.
Hasn't started. So, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't necessarily start because of the midfield that we have, and because if the injuries and that, he can be there. Like I'm saying, the importance to our team in terms of he might not be a starter like Fermin, but you know that he's one of the first people to probably get called off the bench if you need someone in midfield. And I think that's but it's like this is what I was looking at and thinking. I don't know.
Barca have a good record of selling Chelsea players, good players. Because remember, we sold to Pedro, who technically remember when we signed when we sold you guys Pedro wasn't technically even starting because we had MSN. And Pedro was coming off the bench and was doing well. But when he went to you guys,
the league,
he won. His first season was slow because I guess the whole team was slow. But his second season under Conte, sheesh, he went on another level, man.
Yeah,
he was a very
Bro, he's a baller, bro. The way he used to take shots, bro, and just win us games, the finesse. You know that finesse.
I still remember the one team that I always remember. I remember the game against Tottenham. Remember that famous game against Tottenham, the 2-1.
Yeah.
When like Tottenham were like in form, bro. They were in the form of their lives, and they scored like the opening goal. And that guy scored like a curler for outside the box, man. Like Pedro, I'm like, yeah, Pedro is a joke, man.
Yeah, even Thingy done it. Ziyech.
Yeah.
Ziyech, bro, he just turned and just boom.
But this is the thing with this whole Isaac thing, man. Like, it's gonna be very interesting. The next few days is gonna be very interesting, guys. Because first of all, guys, can I just ask you guys, what do you guys think about this whole thing with Isaac? The way Isaac has handled the situation.
All I'm saying to you is, let me tell you, I hope he stays there, innit? Let him hold that. Because at the end of the day, I understand that you get promised stuff and whatever, yeah, but you're on a contract. You get it, you're on a contract. And right now, he's embarrassing us Eritreans, blood.
Hey, talk about it.
We're not taking that, fam. You get me? I thought you get that. Now, joking aside, though, for me, if Liverpool also kind of is moving a bit mad, because Northside, yeah, if you wanted Palmer, let's say you wanted to buy Palmer, are you gonna if you know that I want 150 or 150 is the thing, are you gonna come and bid 120 or 110?
Just put the money down, get it over with. Because now they're kind of just selling the player down the river. Because
then there's no excuse.
You're gonna put the money down, and now all of a sudden it's like, yo, we're not putting the money down, and we're making you face the fans. We're making you face the club. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Liverpool ain't getting the backlash, bro. He's getting all the backlash. Really and truly, yeah. Why should players be loyal to clubs when they feel that a player is disposable? Then there's no loyalty there. Now, football's no longer about loyalty, bro. The days of loyalty don't exist in football. I know. Listen, if I was a Newcastle fan, I would be annoyed. Yeah, but at the same time, if you take off the the bias hat off, there's no loyalty in football. Like those times have gone. Like you're disposable to the club when you no longer can do your job. People are like, yo, sell him, get this, get that. And it's the same way for a player. If I can go to a bigger club, with due respect to Newcastle, I can go to a bigger club like Liverpool, I'm going to do what's best for my career. You know what I mean? So people cussed Harry Kane that he was happy at Spurs. Well, here's a striker that's not happy being at Newcastle and they just won a cup.
I'm going to be honest, you know, the whole Ekitike thing, I'm with Liverpool on that. And they couldn't take the risk of letting him go to Newcastle in the hope that Newcastle would sell them Isak, and then they end up with nothing. Does that make sense? So it was one of those things. Because remember, a lot of us are interested in a similar striker. Because we were linked to them. Liverpool was linked to Ekitike. Newcastle was. So they couldn't take the risk of saying, you know what? How about we let him come to you, and then you take Isak, and then Newcastle turns around and is like, nah, bunny. So they couldn't take that risk. So I get that they've taken him, but listen, if you put the money down, then all the eyes are on Newcastle because they're saying, yo, Liverpool put the money down. But what these men are saying is, well, we've put a British transfer record down. That's not disrespect. I'm like, brother, you're 40 million off the supposed number. Not like you're, and you know what these men are saying? Well, 130 plus 5 will do it.
They're taking
No.
the piss. 130
So,
plus 5.
so they're saying, look, we're on the bid and we're gonna try to get closer. And listen, fair enough. But now people are saying Newcastle fans and Newcastle the club, but brother, like everyone's saying, listen, if you pay the money, cool. Now they're seeing how close they can get to deadline day. See what striker Newcastle will get because they've just been rejected by Strand Larson. Another
Wait,
one.
Who?
Strand Larson from Wolves.
Wait,
Wolves,
who did they reject? Who did they just reject?
Wolves rejected 50 million for Strand Larson.
From who?
Newcastle. Check it, bro. That was earlier. I done the stream at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock, I think.
Well, what, dude? Newcastle are just...
Newcastle randomly went to Wolves and slapped 50 million to buy their striker, that Strand Larson guy that
Bro,
scored.
this is that is a level of desperation that you don't see anywhere, bro.
You're idiots.
This club, dude, they are.
Big up to
Go ahead.
Dan Potts for the raid. Quickly before I
Big
let
up to
you
Dan.
carry on.
Big up
Big
to
up to
Dan.
Dan Potts for the raid. Everyone that's joined, make sure you're liking and subscribing. Let me put Yasser's channel in the thing as well. Omar's channel's there, and Yasser
Big up.
TV, his channel link
Yeah.
will be there in the description as well. Big up, man. But yeah, carry
But,
on.
but seriously, bro. I get it, man. They've been struggling to sign players, but dude, this is how. If this is not a sign of desperation, I don't know what is, bro. They are now at a point now where they're like, bro, we just need a striker from somewhere. Bro, I have Ferran Torres, man. Bring 50 million for Ferran Torres. I'll give you Ferran Torres, no problem.
But yo, listen to this though, Omar. You know, they could have bought Jackson from us. Like, there's not a lot of competition right now. And the worst thing is when they got rejected by Sesko or that thing, yeah, we realized how much money they have that they're willing to spend on a strike. So of course the price is gonna go up a little bit. Do you get it? Because I know you got 90
and you
million.
know what it is? They're not smart because let's say they desperate for a striker. They could have even gone to Stuttgart and got their striker, the one that Bayern are trying to sign, Valdemada. That guy is still available.
Ooh, yeah,
that's the crazy thing. Stuttgart asking for 60 million. That guy is actually a good striker.
Yeah,
he's got great potential. Like they could have gone in for him.
That's
because Bayern, I'm telling you, man, he's an Isaac. He's an Isaac-esque profile of striker, and he's got great potential. So
Watermada got zero stressed, and now that's moved on. Now
they're saying Jackson. They just signed
Jackson. Like, he came in my stream earlier. Listen, keep Jackson. If you got so much faith in him, keep him. I'm like, nah, blood. Let your fat owner keep him, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir,
but yeah, man. Look, for me, the Isak thing, I do understand all sides. The fan side, the sides of Liverpool, them trying to get him, and also Newcastle. Innit? Newcastle has also embarrassed themselves in some of the ways they've dealt with it. Innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Where even though they've tried to keep quiet and that, but if there are certain things, bro, Eddie Howe's brother or cousin is the director of football, bro. Because remember, yeah, when United went to get a director of football, they got one of them. They got that. What's the guy they sacked early? What's his name again? That one at Southgate.
The guy, the one who went to United. Are you talking about him?
Yeah, he got sacked in like a couple of months. Yo, chat.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember.
Yeah, this chat froze blood. You know. Ashworth, that's it. Big up to you, man.
Oh, Ashworth,
Ashworth came in. He wasn't really with Amorim. He wanted like Southgate and them, man. Surgeon was like, listen, yeah, we got disagreements already. 1 year, we're gonna do what we want.
Oh, yeah.
Now he was, I think he was linked to, what's it called? I think he was at Newcastle. They were trying to get Paul Mitchell. There was all this thing going on. So Newcastle United, they're not in the greatest thing anyway. But recently, Paul Mitchell left. Yeah, he got Paul Mitchell fired. Eddie Howe got Paul Mitchell fired. So now he's doing his own scouting. And look at how he's turning out. Look how it's turning out. So for me, they have a lot of issues in it right now at the club. Does that make sense? And on top of that, their striker's trying to leave. He's obviously he put out the statement. He tried to tell everyone, yo, during the FPA or whatever it's called, man dropped the statement on Instagram, and then the journalists are like, everyone started looking at their phones. It's like, you know what it's mad? That's like going to one of them awards shows, bro. Then a bomber drops. You know, then what everyone just. But
bro, just cash in on the striker, bro. Like, this is just the food chain of football, isn't it? It's the food chain. You're gonna get. You're just part of those clubs that listen. You're not gonna be able to chat to Liverpool. The player wants to go. Like, what are you gonna do? Hold him prisoner? Like, you're still gonna get good money. It's not like the Trent situation at Liverpool running down his contract. Do you know what I mean? He ain't happy there. He's gonna push for his move. You might as well just cash in now and get the player that you need to get through the door. I don't really understand it. Like, it happens, bro. It happens at Arsenal all the time. Like, we're Arsenal, you know what I mean? Like, we'll lose we used to lose our best players, Barcelona, you know what I mean? Teams like that, bro, that are bigger clubs. It just happens in football. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But Liverpool, I can't lie. Your owners, they did him dirty, bro, because they sold him all of this. Yeah. Bro, he had the battery in his back, because he must have had some assurances from
bro, we don't move like that, you know. Us Eritreans, we won't move like that on the main.
Eritreans don't move like that, man. Man like Isaac, man. What are you on about?
But yeah, it is what it is, man. They're gonna lose the player anyway. You might as well get top dollar. I get it. Listen, them coming in 110, 120. Okay, you're holding out to 135, 140, whatever. You're gonna get your money. It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. But he's leaving, isn't it? He's leaving. So yeah, Newcastle, they can sort that out. But yeah, I just don't understand why Liverpool are taking so long to at least get the Guehi deal over the line. Because how much is Guehi going for? Like 40, 50? It's going for like 50, Guehi? I don't even know. It's like, bro, you man have got the money for that, surely. I don't know. I thought they had the money for that because they've been linked for Guehi for time. And I'm like, I'm surprised I haven't got that over the line. That was actually a centre back I wanted to go in for. So, but yeah, apparently, obviously, Man City now looking at Guehi. I don't know. 50 to 55. Yeah, I thought Liverpool had that kind of money. Just put it down, get the player. Like,
I mean, they're trying to spend 90 million on Isaac, right? So clearly they have the money.
Well, listen,
yeah, but maybe because that's what they want, 110, innit? What's that, Yasser? But save. Anyway, like I said, maybe that's why they wanted 110 for Isak, so then they can have the Guehi money, innit? I don't know. I don't know about the finances over there at Liverpool. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. What are you saying, Macy, bro?
What's up, Northside? Like my new haircut. I just had a haircut today. Yeah. So, yeah.
What are you saying about our chances to win a major honor this season? Now we've got EZE and we've got looks like we're gonna get this Hincape, I think is the name.
Well, I mean, it is looking likely, but I'm still not sure because, like, we still don't know if this manager is gonna start EZE because of the fact that he still has his favorites, Madueke, Norgard. Like, I just don't know Northside, but I'm happy that EZE has officially arrived, and it looks like this Hakimpi guy from Bayer Leverkusen might be on his way to our club. So I don't know much about him anyway. I heard he plays on the left side, but I mean, it would be good if he comes, but I just do not want to I just don't want to get too gassed up with him because of the fact that, like, first time ever coming to the Premier League because the difference between the Bundesliga and the Premier League. Like, it's just the thing is, like, I don't want to get a bit excited that we're being linked with him. He needs to show us that he wants to play for this football club because, like, it's not gonna change the fact that Arteta is still here, and he needs to win something because this is his last chance to show that if he can't win anything, then he's got to go. So I'm happy that now we've got EZE. This is the time for him to start using him on Sunday because the game at Anfield is perhaps our most toughest game ever because of the fact that we're challenging for a Premier League title, and Liverpool, they might have a few cracks on their team, especially with Konate after what happened in the Newcastle game. I still think we could maybe like take a point off Liverpool, but our record at Anfield is a bit shocking. We've not won there since the since the 2012 season when Wenger was in charge, but all in all, we still haven't won at Merseyside. So I'm expecting us to put in a good performance, but I think Liverpool will beat us in our own game on Sunday. Maybe 3-1 or 2-1, depending on which kind of selection Arteta would like to start with. Yeah, but all in all, it is what it is. Eze is one of us now. It can be, if he is gonna come to our club, he is gonna be one of us. And yeah, I just saw I was watching a Champions League highlight today between Celtic and Kairat, the team who they were playing in, and I heard that Celtic lost in a penalty shootout to them. So that means Celtic's chances of the group stages of the Champions League, it's over. It looks like they're out. So all in all, like I said, let's not gas ourselves that Hikimpi's is gonna come to Arsenal and gonna change the left-hand side up. But let's see what happens, because Arteta really has got to start showing that he can coach his way out of this mess, because it's all on his hands now. So yeah,
I think there's too much individual brilliance still in the team that is making us get certain goals. Like if you think about it, Gyökeres took on 2 players to get his opportunity and scored it. It wasn't an amazing pattern of play by the squad and by the team. Obviously, Dalman coming onto the pitch, taking on a player, that's the player's initiative. That's not something that was coached by the actual manager. And then he created problems and gave Gyökeres a penalty. Timber as well from the set piece. Cool. Set piece coach is doing his thing. We know that the set piece coach is doing his thing. But when you look at Arsenal in open play, we still look very frustrating. Our biggest problem with Arteta is the balance of the team. The way he sets out the team, the way that certain players that are on good form don't start games, the way certain players that should be on the way out of the club or holding bench still start games. I'm still not impressed with the patterns of play. Even Saka's goal, he created that for himself. It's a good goal, but really and truly, when I look at the way that we actually play football, yeah, people can look at it and say, okay, well, Konate is not playing well. Liverpool's fullbacks as well are leaving gaping holes. Defensively, they're not looking the same. Liverpool. But at the same time, the one consistent thing I keep seeing in this team is more set pieces. And cool. Cool. We can score from set pieces, but you're not always going to be able to rely on set pieces to bail you out on games. When you look at Arsenal open play, Odegaard, still too many passes going under hit or over hit. Madueke looking frustrating. Saka's obviously injured. Gyökeres is still struggling. We're still struggling to consistently find Gyökeres. A lot of the times he's making good runs. We're not finding him. So when you look at our actual gameplay and the way that we're playing, we're still not playing amazing football. Some people may look at the Leeds game and say 5-0 was amazing. Listen, it's a good win. But when you break down the goals and the way we're scoring, Timber with a brace, Gyökeres with a penalty, Saka cool, one good open play goal, Gyökeres one good open play goal, which were created by those as individuals. And that is my point. What is our patterns of play? Where's the balance in the way that we're playing? Like, we're not consistently putting defenses under pressure. We're not consistently breaking down low blocks. We're not consistently breaking teams down. We're not playing fluid football. And that is my problem. I still don't see a rhythm in the way that we're playing. I don't feel like we're picking the right lineup. And that is why I'm very happy that we got Eze. I'm very happy because it's one less excuse for this manager. One less excuse. Yeah, I mean, so we already know what players should be starting. Darman should be starting. Ethan should be starting. Eze should be starting. And I want to see some fluidity in his team. I just keep seeing us looking not that great. Like I said, our performance against Man United was atrocious. We got away with it. Against Leeds was a bit better. But what is our style of play? How do we consistently beat teams? There's still a lot of question marks. But, you know, that I'm happy that some players have been brought in so the manager doesn't have the excuse, especially not having the excuse of not having a clinical striker. So, yo, big up Rashid, man. What are you saying, bro? I can't hear you. You're on mute.
I'm back, my people. Back from the islands. You know what I'm saying? We've been there for too long, bro. I've been there for too long. You've done the shit. Should I say big up to you, Macy, of course, my tribal chief.
Oh, big up Rashid, my wise man.
And Umar, of course. Every time, man.
Yeah.
Big up to the chat as well. What are we talking about? What are we talking about right now?
If you're confident of going up against Liverpool, if you're confident.
What, confident to get a draw? Yeah, probably.
Big up Cam.
Big up Cam, bro. Fire, bro. What a night, bro. What a day. I mean, what a night. What a day. I mean, I haven't really recovered yet. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really recovered yet, man. You know, I'm getting old. It's time for Saudi League. You know what I'm saying? It's time for Saudi League. It's time to go Qatar. You know what I'm saying? It's done. It's done out here. But still, we went strong. You know what I'm saying? We're going to continue strong. I'm going to do a Trossard. That's what I'm going to do, a Trossard. You get me? But yeah, man. Bro, did you see it against Leeds, bro? Against Leeds. Is that football? Do you call that 15 billion pound football? Is that the kind of football you're talking about? Is that the kind of football? I mean, not you, as in everybody else. Is that the kind of football people are talking about? Is Eze the last piece? Is he? Because if he is, I want no excuses this season. Just like the title or the thumbnail. Just like the thumbnail. I want no excuses this season. You got Eze, right? I don't think Eze is gonna do nothing. Look. Let me just rewind that. Rewind that 1 sec. Eze is a good player. I like Eze. Don't get me wrong. But I think on the left wing, he ain't going to do nothing. You're too isolated. Too isolated on that left wing. Any player would struggle unless you're a player of, you need to be one of the elite players. Do you know what I'm saying? Eze is a very good player. I don't think he's reached elite yet. And I'm saying maybe he will, maybe he won't. But my point is Eze right now in that left wing, isolated. Calafiore has been doing all right these couple of games. But if we're playing that stupid inverted role, oh man, Eze's gonna invert as well. We ain't got no one on that left hand side, and everybody's gonna invert to the same place. That's why you find out that kind of like patterns of play that you see, ridiculous patterns of play. Just so when we get the ball, when it gets to that midfield, it gets so messy. We either have to go sideways, and we can't cross the ball no more. We used to create chances to cross the ball. We can't do that no more. Because, like you said, I think I caught the last part when you said, like, when you see the 5-0 against Leeds, people will be like, yo, what a win. Nah. If it wasn't for the corners, that would have been a 1-0. Like, I don't know how we'd score it, but that's where it is. Corners are a good weapon. Don't get me wrong. I don't care. If Arsenal win, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? But the way we're playing football right now, it's not worth the money. The money spent, I'm not seeing the money. I'm not seeing where the money went. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, where did the money go? We pissed about 700 million off. Because think about it, yeah? You've got a manager getting paid 16 million or 15.6 million to be exact. And playing that kind of football, bring me in. I can do that shit for one. For one. Why do you need Arteta for? You know what? Furthermore, what's his name? The set piece coach. Bring him in. Because he's doing all the work anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? He's doing all the work anyway. Why? I'd be jealous. If I was the set piece coach, I'd sabotage Arteta. I'd find a way where I'll fuck up the set pieces.
My guy.
Now, for real, think about it. Umar, Umar. In it, how many times did he save him? And not just this season. We've scored 14 more goals than other Premier League teams. Have you seen that stat? 14 more goals, set pieces, than other Premier League teams. And how much is my man getting paid, by the way?
Listen, man, give my guy a raise, man. Give him a raise, man.
Bro, give him a raise. Make him coach. Why give him a raise? Make him coach. He's doing all the work.
This is why they always got like the camera on him every time there's a set piece. You guys notice that every time there's a set piece, they always got the camera. I'm like, bro, This guy's a fake. This guy's become a celebrity now. Every time there's a abrasive set piece, they're like looking at it. They're always looking at him. It's like, remember that stream that Lee Gunner was in, and he got like this, and he zoomed in his eyes, and he's just doing this. Bro, that was so funny, man. That was so funny. But
not just this season. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not just right now, Umar. It's last season. Even the season before. I can really go to the season, but I'm not going to talk about that. Last season, bro. You know how many times this set piece coach saved us? Make it a weapon, not the game plan. Not the game plan. I don't know why I'm angry right now, but I am. You get me? I am. The amount of money spent, my bro. The amount of money. 1.15 billion. You know how much Pep Guardiola spent? 1 billion. Oh, but he inherited a better team.
But this is the thing, and this is another thing you need to take into account, though. You see the money that you guys spend this season? You guys have actually got the players that the club, the fans, the top winners would always say, but we're missing this kind of player, we're missing that kind of player. Okay, well, listen, you said you wanted a striker. Guess what? You got a striker now, right? Gyökeres, right? Okay. You just signed EZE, who's one of the best players in the league, right? This is a player that every Arsenal fan wanted, right? They were like, yeah, we got EZE, he can help us win the title. Okay, cool. You just got EZE. You guys have just signed Hincape from Leverkusen, who was actually starting for the team when they won the league.
Have we already signed him?
Yeah, apparently you're about to sign him. Right? But this is the point, right? And not to mention, you just signed Zubimendi, who was a top. I mean, this guy was linked to Liverpool last season. So
yeah, but we lost Partey, Umar. We lost.
Yeah, but that's the thing. So but you
win, innit?
Yeah, you lost Partey, but you lost Partey, but guess what? You brought in Zubimendi, who is supposed to be an improvement, apparently. Let's be real. That's the idea, right? Spain international.
Zubimendi is better than Partey. Who?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Do you remember when
I watch Arsenal channels, man. They keep saying it, man. You guys have improved from Zubimendi. That's the talk, right? You've improved. It's an improvement, but this is the point, right? You guys have signed all of these players, right? There's no excuse now, right? This season he has to win something, because if he doesn't win, guess what? It's like, okay, well, what's the excuse now?
Don't say that, Umar. Not something big trophies. Not something, because I feel like a Carabao Cup and an FA Cup is not good enough, bro. Not good enough. That amount of money spent, come on, bro. I could have got, what's his name? Sean Dyche. Sean Dyche could have played the same football that this guy's playing. Pay him 3 million and get him this team. You know what I'm saying? He'll get the team playing the same way it's playing right now. You get me? The thing is that I don't care. Arteta has to deliver this season. And these fans can't tell me like, oh, but we didn't get a left wing. Oh, we didn't get another midfielder. We needed one more creative midfielder in that midfield. If we brought him, we'd win the league. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, we needed one more left back. Just one more left back. Oh, Kepa wasn't good enough. We needed No. You've got what you wanted. You guys are celebrating Eze. You know what I'm saying? Celebrating Eze. Like he's Ronaldinho. You know what I'm saying? You're celebrating Gyökeres. You're celebrating all these man. So please don't turn around and say that they weren't good enough. You brought everybody that you wanted, except from Rodrigo. I'll give you that. Except from Rodrigo, I think that's the only player. But you guys told me it's unrealistic. How the fuck is it unrealistic when you spent sorry to cut. You spent 60 million on the defender. What's his name? How much they paying for my man? You know what I'm saying? And a 52 million on what's his name? Madueke. How come you ain't got 100 million to spend on Rodrigo? How come? How come you got money to spend here and there? Yeah, I'm happy that Kivio's going. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy that he's going. But that wasn't our biggest problem. Do you know what I'm saying? Our biggest problems was attack going forward. That was one of our biggest problems going forward. Mosquero's enough to kind of like play that role where he plays left centre back and right centre back and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But man, we got all the players you man wanted. So I don't want to hear no excuse. I'm thinking right now, Benji. I'm right now. I'm putting my my Top Gooner hat, and I'm thinking, what would the Top Gooner say? What would he say if we didn't win this season?
Yeah, you didn't get a left winger.
We were that close. close. We just needed one
If
more
we
left winger.
if you had gotten Rodrigo, things would have been different.
Yeah. Exactly that. We just needed
yeah.
Rodrigo. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? But if we bought Rodrigo, it'd be something else. Get me? Oh, Havertz was injured. But bro, like, what was Havertz gonna do? But he was you lot were talking about thin squad, right? Thin squad, right? If we had Havertz in that game, he would have probably came in and scored a goal. Don't start me that bullshit, please. This season, please, everybody, Top Gooners, please. Don't start me with this. I'm not in the mood. I'm looking at 1.15 billion spent. A man's going to do a 9-to-5 job. I'm not having it, bro. I'm not having it. And you shouldn't have it either. I know it's not our money, but still, you should see way more trophies than this. My man's getting 15.6 million, and now he's got a second gig. You're not even good at your first gig. How could you get a second gig? How could you get another job when you're not good at your first job? Do your job properly, and then get your second job. But I digress, man. Sorry.
Crazy,
I digress.
Yeah, for me though, I'm gonna go a bit lenient because when you think from where Arteta's pulled this team, bro, you know, I've been talking to a lot of my new fans, and those guys are in the trenches, bro, proper trenches, bro. Them guys are suffering, bro, because when you think about it, we weren't that good of a team even like, you know, 5-6 years ago. So the guy has a bit of money in the bank because you see the kind of transformations he's made, the kind of signings, at least now the level has gone up where, you know, we're actually demanding for things and, you know, kind of doing things. But on that, especially on this window, at least there's been some, you know, some ambition a bit, you know, and Rebata there cooking up some things, you know, some signings, especially with the EZE one, because the EZE one was deep, bro, because now you see that was almost like a statement signing, because now you see it's like this is the signing which should take you over the line. He's Premier League proven, he's an Arsenal fan, and he just gets right into the team. But now what we are waiting for is that Liverpool game, because that Liverpool game will tell us a lot of things, because Liverpool haven't been good themselves, you know, they have some struggles, the team ain't full, you know, they are playing some guesswork football right there, you know, some last minute equalizers right there. So we'll just wait and see, because in reality, this is Arteta's last season, because if he doesn't come up with the goods, and Rebata is going to knock on his door, bro.
Fair enough. Bro, I don't know. If there's ever an excuse to be found, this fan base will find it. If there's ever an excuse, they will find it, bro. Like, these men, bro. If you can get a girl that loves you the way that these men love the Arteta, that's a keeper. She really loves you, bro, because they really love this manager. No matter what happens, they love him, bro.
But bro, like
ever, bro. They defend him like Tony Ayo defends 50, bro. They be like, 50's crazy, bro. 50's crazy.
Yeah, he's crazy, man. You know him.
Bro, even when 50's wrong, 50's crazy, bro, man. That's boo-boo. That's boo-boo from around the way, man.
Fuck it, bro.
I love this guy, bro. I swear down. These guys, yeah, if they could kick his wife out of his bed, yeah, and snuggle up, just let me get some snuggles.
Cuddles and snuggles.
Yo,
they would cuddle and snuggle with this manager. They love him, bro.
Yeah, let me ask you all. If you would rate this transfer window, how much would you give it?
6.5.
I'll give it a 7. I think a 7 for me, because I feel like you guys have, to be honest, you know what it is now, sir. I think that this season you guys have actually focused on players that you guys need to go and sign, the ones that you wanted. Like, you wanted a striker since last season, a 20 goal season striker. I know they had to put a gun on his head to finally let him do it, because let's be honest, the guy was trying to dilly-dally around the transfer window. It took Gyökeres literally having to force the thing. And basically, and then the fans basically almost about to burn the stadium down for them to be, all right, let's actually go and get Gyökeres now, right? So for me, getting Gyökeres. Oh, here, of course, Lauren is here. I'm like, yo, I wonder when Lauren is gonna show his face. She'll be here before the end of the stream. We got Lauren, man. Long time no see.
I wouldn't give it any higher than a 6, because I feel like it's been a mixed bag. Like, yes, there was positions that needed to be addressed, but when I wanted a centre back, I didn't ask for Maresca. You know what I'm saying? Mascara, sorry. I didn't ask for Mascara. I didn't ask for Kepa as a backup goalkeeper, even though we needed one. So there was positions, you know, when I asked for a winger, I never mentioned Madueke. When I asked for a DM, I never asked for Norgard. You know what I'm saying? So this is the thing, bro. Like, yeah, you can say that certain positions have been filled, but have they moved up the level of the team? If you say Zubamendi, okay, questionable, but we'll see. Give it a chance. To be fair, I wasn't mad at Zubamendi, so I'll give him Zubamendi for the time being. I'll give him Eze.
Yeah, but we lost Partey though, North. You forgot that.
Well, this is it. But if he could be to the same level of Partey, then I'll be like, okay, that's a good signing. You know what I mean? If he can perform week in, week out to the same level, I think against Leeds it was a lot better. To be fair to Zubamendi, a lot better than against Man United. Let's see, innit? We'll judge the player. But I said, out of all the signings, he got 3. Norgard didn't want. Mascara didn't want. Yeah. Norgard, Kepa didn't want. Madueke I didn't want. Do you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. You got 3 signings, right? You got 4 signings that I'm looking at thinking, bro, these are steady eddies at best. Steady eddies, bro. At best. Is that really the additions that we needed? Steady eddies. And why are we getting rid of Kivio? Because he's a steady eddy. It's not really moving the bar. Just because you're bringing in players and they can fit certain positions that you're light in, is the quality, is it good enough? Like 52 million for Madueke, bro.
Madness.
And you're telling me 7 out of 10 window? Come on, bro. That's horrendous. Man.
Illuminati deal.
Be better than that.
Well,
Come on,
I think
bro.
for me, that Liverpool game will really tell us a lot of things, bro, because I don't know, Madueke on the right, you know, it's kind of good, you know, them clips, you know, them one-on-ones, but in a big game, bro, I don't know.
The bar's so low, is that Madueke, I'll be real, Madueke's better than Martinelli, I tell you right now. I'm sorry, man. I used to like Matt and Martinelli, but like Madueke's better. So, but Eze's better than them. But still, is he someone that will get you 10 goals, 10 assists? No. No, he won't. He's too isolated. It's a system. It's not that Eze shit or Martinelli. They're not playing to their strengths. Everybody on the left just seems off. You get me? Madueke's doing a job because Madueke can carry a ball a little bit and can whip across. And because you whip in like 6 crosses, one of them is gonna, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna connect with that one. And then we'll all be like, oh, we had a great game. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what would happen. If we're talking about the Zubamendi deal, the problem is with the Zubamendi deal is that it's not Zubamendi, it's losing Partey. We wanted Partey and Zubamendi fighting for that position. You know what I'm trying to say? Or at least Zubamendi and Rice fighting for that position. We wanted 2 number 6s that can come and do, you know what I'm saying, and do a job. People tell you, the thing is that our midfield hasn't moved because Eze ain't going to play in the number 10. Eze's going to play left wing. You know that Odegaard ain't going to be dropped. Come on, man. Then. You know Odegaard ain't going to be dropped unless he's injured. And maybe even if he's injured, he probably play Ethan. Do you get what I'm trying to say? He probably fucking play Ethan. But last season, when we wanted him to play Ethan, he would have played Ethan. And this season, he'll probably play him and put Eze on the left. You get me? So it's just to piss off. I don't know if it's to piss us off or what it is. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? It's some kind of narcissistic relationship going on here. You know, when you don't really like your thing, but you have to stay with her for certain reasons, and then you just make her life a living hell. It's kind of like that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? We've got certain positions that haven't moved. We can do way better. We can do way better, bro. Look, I'm gonna be real with you, yeah. This midfield is gonna be the detriment to this. This midfield is gonna be the problem this season. You might win a couple of games here and there, but this midfield is the only reason we're not gonna win the Premier League. Only if Eze doesn't play in that number 10. If he does, it's a different situation. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Eze's got that natural ability that we're looking for. Someone that can find a ball, you know what I'm saying? That someone that can play a ball, you know what I'm saying? Find a pass. So yeah, that could be. But this midfield, bro, this is why we won't win anything this season. Just because of this midfield. And they ain't gonna buy anyone else. They're not gonna buy anyone else in that midfield. They're gonna stay that midfield. If Zubamendi gets injured, you man will understand. You man will understand what I'm trying to tell you. When Zubamendi gets injured, watch Norgard. When Norgard comes in, watch what Norgard will do.
I'm not
Yeah, have a
necessarily
good game.
upset with personnel completely. I still feel like this is a squad that should be able to at least win a trophy this season.
At least that's the thing.
I
That's why I said a trophy no side, because at the end of the day, yes, the big trophies are the ones that he will judged on. But to go this season complete a trophy is unacceptable this season at all.
Not with this midfield,
No,
bro.
no,
Not
with this team,
midfield,
but so let me say this now, right? When it comes to the midfield, I agree with you, Rashid, because here's the thing: the whole signing of Norgard makes zero sense when you already have Mikel Moreno, when you already have Zubamendi, right? You have a Declan Rice who all do a similar job, right? What you guys needed in that midfield was a creative-minded midfielder. That's what your midfield was lacking. And that is somewhere I feel like at the end of the day could cost you all this season. You understand what I mean, right?
Yeah,
it will cost you all. It will cost you because here's the thing with Odegaard. You just mentioned it, bro. Odegaard is the only creative spark, and he is not even that creative.
Right now, he's not.
He's
In
not
this system,
creative,
he's
bro.
not.
And the thing is
It's gone, Macy. Sorry. Go on.
and the thing is what you said, Rashid, was true. This season we have to win a trophy because, and the one trophy that this manager should go for is the League Cup or the FA Cup, because those are like the starters. But we all know that he's not going to win both because he doesn't care about them. He only cares about the big prize, and that's the Premier League. And it's almost uncertain that he's going to win it because of the fact that, yeah, we bought in a couple of good players like Eze, like Gyökeres, like Zubamendi, and all these other good players, but it's not going to do anything because we still need to get some more cover, because we still need to get we still need to do more business in the transfer window, because we can't because signing Gyökeres, Zubamendi, and Eze is good, but we need more than that, because listen, I know Mosquera in preseason he did all right, but I don't even know if he's the right cover for the right defender to cover in for Saliba or Gabriel, because I didn't even see much of him when he was at Valencia. Neither have I seen neither have I seen the other like Norgard, for example. I didn't even know if he played very well for Brentford. And also the fact that we've signed two more Chelsea bombs. Like, it's just like, how many more years are we going to go through with this whole getting a Chelsea player to get the very best out of Rashid? I don't understand.
But you know what? It's not even about that though. Like, do you know what it is? Yeah, we see managers with less, do more. Look at Glasner at Crystal Palace. Look at Thomas Frank at Tottenham. Like, these managers have got a plan, and these managers actually improve players, and these managers actually try to connect the dots and getting the best out of players. The biggest thing here. Let's just be real. Even if we don't get no more signings in here, we already said, this team is good enough with the right manager to win something. The manager needs to go. Our biggest signing this season would have been a top manager. That's the facts. It's not even so much about different players. We've seen this guy. Players are regressing under his watch, whether people want to accept it or not. Odegaard has regressed. And I'm not his biggest fan. He's regressed from the best Odegaard we saw when was 8 points clear. That was a better version of Odegaard to this Odegaard. Do you know what I mean?
100.
Martinelli. We've seen Martinelli do better that season as well than the Martinelli we now see. Yeah, I mean, even Saka, bro. Like,
Declan Rice, no?
Up until the goal, Saka didn't do anything in that game against Leeds. He was poor again. And then he scored the goal. But that moment of brilliance doesn't take away from the fact that the minutes when you was on the pitch, you weren't that great, bro. You weren't that great. Do you know what I mean? Skelly's now regressing. When Skelly came through with the youth academy, man's doing all the things we needed a left back to do. Now all of a sudden this season, why is it dipping? So why is his form dipping? But he's starting to make the mistakes we saw from Calafiori, that we've seen from Zinchenko for time. Why? That's a coaching problem. How is every left back sinking under this manager? That's a coaching problem. As soon as they're around him for long enough, they start doing the same old nonsense, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the reality, bro. This manager, he doesn't have the game plan. He doesn't have the tactical nous. He doesn't know how to set out his team in the best way. We all sit here. All of us will put a better starting 11, whether you're an Arsenal fan or not, than Mikel Arteta has put out against Leeds and Man United. That's shocking. This is supposed to be his team. How do we know how to field out a better squad and a more cohesive team and a better game plan than the manager that supposedly built this project and this system? He can't look at this team and say anything has been inherited. Everyone that's here, you've decided for them to be here. You've decided. You've been the constant along this whole process. You've been the constant. You won the war against Ozil. You won the war over Aubameyang. You won the war, even Marquinhos. You didn't even develop my guy, send him back to Brazil. You brought in Trusty, shipped him the fuck back out. You're the one that brought Havertz here. You're the one that brought Jesus here. You're the one that brought Odegaard here. You're the one that brought Rice here. You brought all these men here. You can't sit here and say, Zinchenko's here. You brought him here. So there's no more excuses for you to say, but it was a toxic team. It's this, and that. No, you have to win. Because everything that's here has been by design. I said this the other day, and I'm going to let Trimless Guna go, and then I'll let Ladimus have his say as well. My guy keeps getting signings wrong and redoing mistakes. You got Zinchenko wrong, you went and got Calafiori. You got Calafiori wrong, now you're starting Skelly. Now all of a sudden you want to go get this, what's it, him Cape?
Him.
Yes,
Bro, now you want to go get him to then go possibly play where either Skelly plays or to replace the fact that you got it wrong with Kivior that you're trying to get rid of to Porto to then cover for the centre back. These are your mistakes. You went now and got Gyökeres because you effed up with Havertz, because you effed up before that and getting Jesus thinking he's going to be the guy that's going to get you over the line. Yeah. You messed up now. You kept Martinelli too long instead of selling him when his stocks were high. And now you went and got Madueke. Best believe he's going to have to recorrect that as well. You went and got Lokonga and Nuntaraj. Now all of a sudden you're bringing in Norgard, you're bringing in Moreno. You're bringing in Moreno because the man brought in Moreno and now he's gone and got Norgard and Zubamendi because you effed up with Moreno because he's no good as a DM. No good. Yeah. Nobody wants him to start no games as a DM. Yeah. You're constantly trying to figure out the mistakes you built. You made these mistakes and now you're trying to recorrect it. So when people say, why is Arsenal always getting defenders and this and that? Because he fucked up. How many left backs do you need to go through? How many centre backs do you need to go through? You got it right. To be fair to you, you got it right with Ben White. You got it right with Timber. Cool. What about the other players? Man, been fucking it up. We've gone from flipping, getting rid of our one of our goalkeepers that was good at Martinez to go in for Ramsdale. You got in Karl Heinz, so that ain't gonna work. Yeah. Then you're going in for getting rid of Ramsdale to then go get Raya. Now with Raya, you don't know, you got Kepa there. Bro, this guy is constantly trying to fix the mistakes he has made. And don't tell me it's not a mistake because most of these guys we're either trying to sell or we have sold. Yep. So is that not a mistake? Why don't you want these players to stay? It's fuck up after fuck up after fuck up and trying to rewrite history and but we can get the most out of this player. We only got Kivior, 2 years ago? You're already giving up on the player. Why did you spend that money on Kivior then? Yeah. And then we're haggling with Porto. No, we don't want to sell it for 21 million. We want to sell it for 30 million. Well, guess what? Why don't you actually scout players properly? And then that way you can at least break even or make a profit. How about that? Instead of this knee-jerk reaction, we're going to quickly get Sterling. The Sterling thing didn't work out. Okay, we won't trigger we won't try and buy him back. It's only a loan deal. Bro, you should have already had cover in the first place. And now you go and get Madueke. It's an absolute joke. Trimless Guna, bro. What are you saying, bro?
Anyway, guys, I do have to go, guys. Appreciate you guys for having me.
Big up, Omar, bro.
Big up, Omar, my man.
Big up.
Nah, loving it. Big up the panel, of course. Love for having me on. No, it's just a quick thing, innit? It was just, bro, it was mad, car. I was on Sarge channel and getting cooked. Absolutely cooked. Because these men were rating the transfer windows, innit? And I'm hearing 9s and 8.5s and, it would be a 9.5 if da-da-da-da. I'm like, so I said 6, innit? I said I think it's a 6 out of 10. Bro, I was getting clotted by everyone on the thing. I was like, nothing I've said here it's not a positive thing, it's not a negative thing. I've just come to express and share my opinion in regards to what I think of the transfer window that looks better than what it is. And at least you jumped on your thing and I've heard you saying what you're saying. I was like, cool. I know I was not crazy. Transfer window is for ins and outs. There's been no outs. The bombs are still here. The outs we did do in Tierney is actually one of our better players, funnily enough. But then we still got people like Zini here, Fabio Vieira, Lokonga, as you were just saying. So I was stating all this. And then I said, when you look at the signings we have made, cool, we got Gyök. We know the striker thing needed addressing. Bro, that took 3-4 years to even pattern. Like, that's expected. Then the left wing situation, we haven't really even fully addressed that anyway, because as we all know, Eze is not out and out winger. Then these men are saying to me, yeah, cool, but we got Zubimendi. Yeah, Zubi's going to have to take time to adapt. I'm not expecting him to pop up straight away. I know people have said he's looked nice, but bruv, Partey was our best midfielder for time. Man are not going to replace that straight away. Man are going to see that. These men are moving like I'm saying craziness, you know, like, no, the window's patterned with you're being negative. I'm like, bro, I'm not being negative. I'm just saying to you that the transfer is not, the window is not as immaculate as you men are trying to take it in. Well, anyway, got my point across. Said what I need to say, jumped off the thing, but it was refreshing to hear that I'm not alone in this. The windows, it's okay in it. It's not amazing. It's okay. Madueke for 50 M's, as you're just saying, bro. That's a 25 million player max. But it's what it is. We'll struggle to sell, and then we'll probably do some foolishness on deadline day, innit? Well, I don't know. I just wait Garnacho on loan. I can see it.
They do this every transfer window, 10 out of 10. They did this when we got Sterling, 10 out of 10. Every window they rate 10 out of 10. What window do they not rate at 10 out of 10? Then they say the bench is light, the squad's light. How can the squad be light and the window's 10 out of 10? This fan base, man.
Still no left back, you know.
You know what's crazy though? It's grown men that can't think for themselves. What happened to actually just thinking for yourself? Like, I'm not saying that everyone has to agree, yeah, because it's never been like that. I don't even agree with my uncles and my cousins and that growing up talk about football. What happened to thinking for yourself, bro? How can it be 10 out of 10 windows and they're still crying for this and that and we need a striker? I don't really understand. I don't think anything you said is crazy. Like, Eze is a great signing, so is Gyökeres. There's some great signings there, but at the same time, some of them is a big question mark. Let's be real. Two of our best signings, okay, take out Eze, but Eze is a good signing. But take out Eze for it. We don't know if Gyökeres is going to sink or swim this season. We don't know. Zubimendi, we don't know if he's going to sink or swim this season. These are not Prem proven players. The only one that's come in that you can say, okay, you can expect, like, week in, week out, you know what you're going to get is Eze. That's it. We don't know what Norgard's going to do in his team. More than likely going to be a steady Eddie. Kepa, ain't nobody, they don't even want to talk about the Kepa thing because they're just like, yeah, but he's back up. Yeah, until we have to use him. Do you know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden you realize why you're comfortably putting him as a backup. I don't think there's anything crazy about that. Like, if they have the expectation that it's a 10 out of 10 window, then we should go on to win the Premier League. They should put us as favourites then.
Right.
Facts.
But then they won't say that.
Yeah,
they won't expect the win, but it's a 9 out of 5 window.
But that's the thing. It's like go. But the thing is even when you say Eze, when you say Gyökeres, when you sign these players, it's where you play them as well. If I go out there and buy you Mbappe and play him in the midfield, is he going to give you 10 out of 10 or right wing, even right wing? Is he going to give you the Mbappe that we want, the Mbappe that you need? No, it's like that. But even when you look at this midfield, bro, we still have Declan Rice as a number 8. That is worrying. For people that actually understand ball, I don't think these guys kick ball ever. I'll be real. I don't think they kick ball. No, for real. I think they didn't even play. Like, even no Sunday league thing, no, like, even their friends, they don't invite them. I don't think they play football, because when you look at Declan, he scored 2 free kicks against Real Madrid. What the fuck? But that's set pieces. What's that got to do with anything? So Juninho is the best player in the world then? Yeah, if we go off of that, then Juninho is the best player in the world. It's not like that, bro. We've got a number 8. Stiff, pause, can't turn, can only carry the ball one way. So if he's running this way, that's it. He's going that way. It ain't no way you can do like the Vitinha turn where like boom, boom, or a Pedri, or the kind of like spark we need. And people will tell you, but he can defend. Yeah, there's midfielders out there that defend and attack. Barella defends and attacks. Pedri defends and attacks. When you play as a number 8, if you play as a number 8, you need to defend and attack, bro. He used to be press proven. Now he's not. He's shocking. He's in that number 8. If you want to win a title, you can't go with a Rice. And guess who's behind him? Moreno. You know what the mad thing is about Moreno, yeah? It's like, when we bought him, right? 32 million, we bought him. All right, cool, calm. You wanted Moreno, a goal against Germany. See, this is what they do. They name events. They will name events like if he scored against Germany. That's it. Shit, he's the best player in the world. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you got Moreno against PSG. When we put him in the midfield, what did everybody say? Oh, bring back Partey, bro. Bring back Partey. What the fuck? We bought him this season. Why aren't you rated it a 10 out of 10? You rated it a 10 out of 10 window. He played one game and you're already like, oh, no, don't bring this player again. Played again in the Premier League. What did he get? Red card. Granit Xhaka all over again. All over again, bro. And then now he scores goal for us. But his job is not to score goals. His job is to control the play, to be the link between the defense and the attack. That's what your job is. You get me? Let Gyökeres score the goals. Let Havertz score the goals. Because of you, we have Havertz drop into the midfield and then you running into the box and it's just all messed
I have
up,
Arsenal
bro.
fans telling me it's okay. We have Marino as backup. You know, I said to them we should get a backup striker
bro.
as well. Moms, I sent to my guys. I said we should sign a backup striker as well. He's like,
Who
no,
this guy?
Are you stupid, bro? We can put Marino as backup. I said this is the problem. You want the problem.
All you can do is laugh, bro. All you can do is laugh. You know what? All you can do is laugh. Just tell him, since Moreno's a great backup and Kivio's a great backup and we got great backups all over. Badawaki's a great backup and we got Trossard, that's a great backup, and Havertz is a great backup. Why aren't I seeing any? Why aren't you backing up us to win the league then? Back us up to win the league. How about that? How about talking about actually going for the Premier League instead of going game for game? You know what I'm saying? If we lose today, it's different. If we win, it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Why are
if
we
we
not
lose,
saying these players should be starting? Why are we always saying backup? We're never saying, oh, these men should be starting. It's always, yeah, he can cover it. That just says everything for me anyway.
What's the first thing Arsenal fans tell you when you tell them, what if we bring, for example, let's say Mbeumo. Oh, what about Saka? Why the fuck are you asking about him? Do you know him?
Because the man didn't think players first, bro. I keep saying it. Stop thinking players first, bro. It's about the club, bro, and the results, G. And the man are cooking me because I'm telling man we need to step away from the Erdegaard thing, and they're holding on to him like, no, but 2 years ago, bro, I don't care, bro. Ever since he had his youth, he's lost his powers, bro. His youth took it with him, bro. It's not that's just life, bro.
Their injury. Yeah, that's why I'm saying like this Liverpool game will really tell us a lot, because now it will actually show where Arteta is, because there's no way you can go to Man United and park the bus for 70, 80 minutes, bro. We didn't create nothing, bro, in that game. It was like back and forth, but even Gyökeres, bro, he was getting shitted the whole game, bro. So just personally for me, you know, I can actually say it's just all on that Liverpool game, because I'll just keep it real a bit. Liverpool also have their own problems. You see, you know, Szoboszlai playing out at right back, you know, but the attack is lethal. But, you know, we'll just have to see, because Liverpool have their own problems. Man City have their own problems. Man United are just, you know, they're them. Tottenham are looking good, but we'll just have to wait and see. But for me, Arteta, you know, in this season, he just has to win something, because the only way he gets out alive is if just maybe, he wins like 2 cups and maybe a Premier League, because that's too much money to spend.
Sure.
3 trophies, bro. That's it. Because how many trophies has he won with 1 point? How many billion?
He told us 3. He told us 2 Sheffield.
Community Shield. Community
yeah,
Shield.
2 Community Shields. Yeah.
You missed the Emirates Cup though.
And the
Absolutely
Thailand Cup,
shambolic,
or
man.
some cup over there.
And didn't Raya get Golden Glove as well?
Oh yeah. Don't forget that too.
Don't forget the Golden Glove.
Oh, so now that's 5. But
amazing.
For me, the small positive is, you know, Eze and Gyökeres, but because them two, for me, I think they should change our season. You see, because now they're 27, both of them are Mavericks. You know, it's not like they're system players. Do you know? You gotta tell them what to do. Even see Gyökeres, when he picks up the ball, he's only got one thing on his mind, only one thing, and that's to score. So if there's any, you know, any lifeline, those 2 players, because Martin Odegaard has been shit since his injury, bro. There's no player there. And for me personally, I see Eze as the 10. No left wings. Gio trying to place him on the left wing. He's not a left winger, and we've actually seen that already at Crystal Palace. All the time he's tried to play 2 left. his game is not really coming out. But when he comes down to the 10, to the pocket, so he can spin his man, try and link up, play a bit. I might even say that it's better we just, first of all, take the captaincy off Odegaard, give it to someone else, and just ease Eze through the team slowly, then see where it goes. Because if it's not that, second place, ole.
Latimus, what you saying, man? You've been
telling
quiet.
you
Pick
guys.
up to you, bro. What you saying, Latimus, man?
Yo, I'm good.
We're here, surviving another day in there as an Arsenal fan, it's...
Yeah.
I was good when I was in Carnival. I was good when I was in Madrid. That's when I'm good. That's when you ask me, I'm good.
I heard you at Carnival. You were moving like Suarez.
Yeah, he's striker. That's the real striker right there. Gyökeres. That's it. What's Gyökeres? No, that's the real striker right there. You know what I'm saying?
Northside moving like Gyökeres in the Portuguese league.
Opportunity in the box, in the box, in the box. In the box.
After the stream, I'll show you, man. You see the list. The list is mad. The other shit I can't let. The list is mad, bro. The list is mad, bro. I'm telling you.
Okay, opportunities.
Telling you, I can't, because you know on WhatsApp as well, like you can't screenshot it as well, innit? When I wanted to send it on the thing, I can't, innit? So I have to show it. Like we show it after, innit? We don't, you know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. But yeah, go on, Adam.
Well, yeah. Arsenal. I said, like at the beginning of the window, the best thing Arsenal can do is like just sacking the manager. If you had sacked Arteta and got like Inzaghi, but you didn't sign Gyökeres, you don't sign Eze, etc., that's a better window, in my opinion. Because Inzaghi can get a lot more out of your squad. Because you've had a squad good enough to win majors the past 2 years, in my personal opinion. So I don't think Eze and Gyökeres make a difference when the manager is still not going to use them correctly. And the manager is not going to, like, for example, you play Liverpool next week. I think you guys will actually beat Liverpool because it's early in the season. There's no pressure. I know it's Anfield, but there's no pressure on Arsenal to win. Saka's out potentially. Odegaard's out potentially. There's no pressure. You go there, you'll beat them. But towards the back end of the season, when the pressure is on to cross the line, is when you'll crumble again and you won't win and you won't cross and you'll finish second or third or fourth. It's just typically what happens. So yeah, I don't know. It's
he's learning. He's learning.
I mean, not all learning is good learning, but yeah. I mean, like you're just not using certain players properly. Like Declan Rice, I rate him. I think as a ball winner, I think he's like top 3 in the world. If you just play him if you just let him just win the ball for you guys, be your defensive midfielder. But the thing with Declan Rice is, at big teams that want to keep the ball, he can't really control possession of the ball deeper. So I think Arsenal should do what Chelsea did when we had Tuchel. When he played Kante and Jorginho as a 2 in midfield, just let Declan Rice do what Kante did and win the ball further forward. That way, that stops other teams from countering against you guys, and you can win the ball quicker.
But that's the problem.
He was winning the ball a bit higher up, though, to be fair. That's one thing I didn't see against Leeds. Zubimendi was the one tucking back a bit more and allowing Declan Rice to go forward. He's making more forward runs and winning the ball a bit deeper. The problem is, though, the guy, as soon as if you press him, he ain't press resistant because on that half turn, bro, that guy moving like a bendy bus. I don't know what's going on.
True,
you know what I'm saying? You tap your oyster card inside. Whoa, you know what I'm saying? Man, the leader. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Whenever Rice has the ball, he needs options next to him to be able to release the ball to.
Immediately.
But it is
like you need, so that's on like the way you play then. That's not necessarily on because we know Rice is efficient, but you bought him. Like if you're spending, like my thing is, if you spend big money on a player, you got to make sure you get the best out of it. And currently, of all the 100 million plus signings that have been made over the last how many years, Rice is the only one not to win a trophy at the club he ends up at.
Oh, but he plays at Arsenal. It's different. They all played for bigger clubs. That's what they'll tell you.
Enzo started poorly at Chelsea, but he started improving and he's playing brilliantly right now. He's won a trophy. Caicedo won a trophy. Even Pogba United ended up winning trophies. Like, Rice is the only one. And I rate Rice highly, but Arteta is not getting the best out of it.
Do you really, when you think about it,
Yeah.
do you really rate Rice highly? Because think about it, yeah? Good ball winner, I get it. Cool. And he wins the ball up top, like you said. But when you play him in that number 6, you need someone next to him. We don't want you've just taken away a creative midfielder because of him.
No, but bro, that's the same with Kante. At Chelsea, Kante as a lone DM, awful. I saw it at Chelsea. But when you play Kante, when you play him with a like with a Jorginho who can actually play on the ball and control our tempo, Kante can do what he does best.
Then flip him.
Technically, but Kante had that pace.
I'll be real. Kante,
thank you.
Kante technically is not as good as what
he was better than Rice, though.
I mean, and Kante had the pace with it as well. Declan ain't got the pace to do that. That
recovery
right
pace.
Yeah,
recovery pace, bro.
Zoom 3 man at once thing. Like Rice, he has to charge it.
I mean, yes, fine, but like, I'm not saying Kante is Rice's Kante's level, but he can still do the same sort of job, and it would still be effective. My point is,
it should be 115.
My point players using players properly. And
there's a reason why Rice was a centre back. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
Yeah,
that's why England will never win nothing, bro. These men don't have to identify ballers. No, it's straight up. My uncle always said this. I mean, they'll never win nothing. Like in the international stage, you'll never win nothing. They don't understand. They don't get ball, bro. You know what I mean,
I just think when you, because with Arsenal, right? You've the striker you guys, everyone says you need. You now got it. You now have the creative midfielder. So you're not relying on Odegaard. You now have the depth. You fixed your bench. Even though you fixed your bench last summer, I don't know. You've done everything, and you've spent over $1 billion now. So when does it end? When is it where we can say that? All right, if you don't cross the line and win,
when you get the architect,
a trophy. I think you need to win a trophy.
Not a trophy.
Enjoy the right.
No. What I mean, no.
Enjoy the right.
No. What I mean is,
what I mean
is, for people that defend this guy, you need to win a trophy. I don't believe it's enough, anyways. But
for them to even have a point to defend,
to continue to defend, again, I don't care. I don't think it's enough, regardless. But to continue to defend this guy, he needs to show you, bro. Chelsea were made fun of for wasting $1 billion, but we've now just won the Club World Cup. You got to show something for all the money you spent. You have the best DM, you have the best right winger, the best centre back partnership, the best.
You say $1 billion on the Club World Cup,
best manager. But my point is, you spent all this money and had all this time and all this process. You need to start showing something, even if it's not the league and Champions League. Win a Carabao. Show something for your time. Show something, and nothing's being shown. Is my point. Nothing's being shown.
Second place.
Yeah, the only thing he's showing is consistent second place. I'll be real.
Yeah,
bro.
Why can't
they're enjoying it? They're enjoying the ride.
What's better, finishing second or finishing third and winning the FA Cup? Like, show something.
But wait. You put us in the Champions League, then that's different.
That's different.
They obviously say they win, but tell them.
If you're third, no, but if you finish third, you're still in the Champions League. So third.
Yeah, that's the point. If you say fifth, that's when it gets tricky for them. If you say fifth, we're gonna play Europa League. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. However, Arteta should be good enough to finish third or second, be in a title race, and still win the FA Cup. Particularly with this squad, all this time, you're the highest paid manager, you're top 5 in the world, you're better than Simeone. All this stuff that's said, then you should be able to do the bare minimum. No one's asking you to win the champ. At least I'm not. I'm just saying the bare minimum, be able to show, and you can't even do that. That's the problem.
Yeah, but they're happy because bear in mind when you're second place, what happens is that you're going to win games in the Premier League, right? And you're going to get results, for example, draws against Big Six. You see how many times they put that out? Every time you scroll, 1,168 days against Tottenham, 1,238 against Man United. The Big Six. Do you get what I'm trying to say? The thing is Man City didn't even need to beat the Big Six to win something. But for them, it's always
all these stats with Arteta. Like, do you guys remember when Potter was at Spurs? He had the same stats where over the course of 2-3 seasons, he had accumulated the most points. He had the best defense. He scored the most goals. But those 3 seasons, Chelsea won it twice and Leicester won a title. So, like, ultimately, all these great stats, they look good, but you have nothing to actually show for it. Because in 20 years' time, no one's going to remember Arsenal finished second twice. What I will remember is that Slot won his first title, that City did a treble, and they did a 4-peat. That's what I'm going to remember.
Yeah, no, of course. Of course. Yeah, Arteta's not going anywhere, bro. The board have said as long as we get top 4, he's good. But the trophies are a bonus. So we need to just.
Do you know what it is?
I'm not even mad at the spending at this club. I'm just upset with the fact that the ownership don't hold the people that spend the money accountable. That they don't put people that actually know what they're doing. You know, all we need is accountability and to get in the right personnel. It's not about a spending thing with Arsenal. We spend the money. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to the owners, I'm not going to begrudge them in terms of spending money. Like they're spending money. Yeah, they put out all this merch and that, but they're spending money. They've been spending
It's catch-up money. Catch-up money, North. Because they'll bring out now. No. This is what they'll tell you. What you said right now. This is what they'll tell you. They'll bring out Chelsea. How much they spent in the last 10 years. They'll obviously give you the exact years that suits their narrative, but doesn't matter. 10 years. This is how much they spent. This is how much City spent. This is how much Man United spent. This is how much these teams spent, and then start comparing. Do you know what I'm saying? Start comparing and being like, we're not there yet. We inherited a shit team. Do you get what I'm trying to say? We inherited a shit team, and then now we're playing catch up to them. So by the time we get to there, it's phase 9. That's what Igal said once. I remember it. Phase 9. Do you know what I'm saying? Phase 9. You gotta wait for this. You get me? That's how it works. They always say what suits the narrative. They'll tell you that we haven't spent that money. But when they won't, something they won't talk about is Liverpool. Liverpool shows you how to win with the amount of money, exactly how much we spent. They'll never tell you about Liverpool, how they inherited a shit team. 3 years, you know what they won? Champions League.
But they can sell as well. That's the difference.
Oh, yeah. Then they'll tell you, oh, shit, I forgot about that one. I can't lie. You got my back on that one. Yeah. They turn around and then...
You know what, bro? We've spent all this P, even this window, yeah, man. I'm going to ask you, we've spent all this P, yeah. Name me one world-class player that we've bought.
They'll tell you Eze. Go on. They'll tell you Eze. No, they will. Let's be real. They will tell you Eze. Okay.
I think Rice was world class when you bought him.
He's elite. He's not world class.
Oh, come on, man.
World class.
Do you know what world class is?
Yes, I do. And personally, I will say Rice was world class when you bought him. In my personal opinion.
When we bought him, he was world class.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever been world class. I think he's been a very good
FIFA
player.
difficulty world class. Then I'm talking about ultimate player.
In terms of what he does and what he's great at, yes.
For me, no. I don't think he hits all the criteria for me to be considered world class. I think there's very good players, and then there's world class players. I just don't think he's on that level.
We ain't signed a world class player in a minute, bruv.
But this is the thing, yeah. Like even the Saliba thing, yeah, that's gone quiet. Do you remember the start of the window? Everyone's talking, Saliba is gonna sign.
I believe Saliba's world class. I'll be real, no. If that's the question,
bro, Saliba's just been quietly like, I ain't saying nothing. Even when we signed Gyökeres, still not signing the team. Zubamendi, still not signing the team.
He's weighing the options.
Saliba, still
he
not
wants
signing
to see something this year. He wants to see something this year. He's gone.
He's gone, bro.
And he's got the power. No, don't forget. Like that's a player that Real Madrid will take, Barcelona would take, Juve would take, Bayern Munich would take. Any team in the world.
When he's linking up with the French team, bro, and them man are bantering, well, what trophy you got? And they're looking at Saliba, bro. He's gonna feel peak, boy. He's gonna want to leave. Like man, never forget that these man take it personally, you know.
You saw them laughing. Bro,
Saliba was supposed to be the first one to sign a new contract, bro. We got Skelly sign a new one, Ethan, Gabriel. Do you know what I'm saying? All these men signing new contracts, but he's the only one that's it's just gone silent, bro. And the fact it's gone silent, I reckon he must have spoken to somebody representative of Real Madrid and said, yo, listen, we thought we had the P's for you. We ain't got the P's. Let's do what we need to do. I'm seeing like Ceballos is about to leave Madrid. Yeah. I'm seeing links that Ceballos is about to leave.
Yeah.
Let us just get our thing in order. Next summer, boom, we'll put the money down, we'll put the bag down. Don't worry about that. You know what I mean? Just keep quiet. Don't do the Isak thing. Don't make noise. Keep quiet. You know what I'm
Keep your bio
saying?
the same.
Keep your head down. Keep your head down, bro.
Have you ever been with a girl? Yeah. Have you ever been with a girl? You're looking at her. You're like, and she's there. Like, probably took a cinema outside. She's there munching on the popcorn. You're like, it's gonna be the last time I ever see them.
Yeah.
I swear that. And she's all there telling you, I love you, I love you. You're like this. Your timing up, dude.
You're ruthless, bro. You're dark. That was dark.
Wait.
That was dark.
Wait,
Oh,
Saka
when you
and
go-
Saliba
Nah,
are going into their second last year.
You think Saka's world class?
No.
Sorry.
He's so close.
Saka and Saliba are going into their second last year of their contract.
Saka's sign is calm. I think Saka's sign, bro.
So
I'll be real with you. Saka, Ethan, Louis Kelly, all of these are going to sign.
Sometimes when you're hearing the
next
same
summer-
voice in that changing rooms, bro, you want
Next
something.
summer will be their last year, right? Then for
Yeah.
Saka and Saliba.
Yeah.
You know what? All the players we give Arsenal, we need a player back now. Saliba, welcome. Next year.
He can't.
Ludo.
He'll be there.
But for
Man,
me,
it's like a salary replacement. If that happens, bro, I'm actually chefing.
You know what it is? When you're talking about Saka, Lewis Kelly, for example, he signed, makes sense. He's young. He can still play that like 3-4 years and then cut. Who else we're talking? Ethan, he can still play 3-4 years and cut. So they've got time. I understand why they signed. Gabriel, I'll be real with you. I really don't understand that one. I think it's just, I think his missus was just like, listen, my kid was born here. I feel like this country, I don't know, suits us somehow. And I'm saying they live in Kensington or something like that. So it's calm, innit? It's different. Okay.
Why would you not want? He's a loser. Why would you not want to live in Madrid, bro? We've been to Madrid, lit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
I'm with unlimited peas, bro.
Bro, you man are forgetting that we have Skegness here, fam. Like,
Forget all that.
We got Skegness here, bro. Like, there's reasons why man them want to stay in the country, bro.
Probably, I don't know, bro. Do you know what it is? I don't understand the Gabriel one, but Saliba one, it makes sense, bro. Let's be real. In this team right now, in my opinion, Saliba's the only one that can go to a better club than Arsenal. Right now.
That's a
probably Saka. No. You know what it is with Saliba? Yeah? If he does sign, he's a loser, bro. Like, come on, bro. Real Madrid coming in, Barcelona, you're talking about these kind of clubs, and you still staying at Arsenal. Trusting that Arteta's going to win you something. Come on, bro. Like, are you for real? Just look at the 1.15 billion. It will tell you everything. This guy needs 2 billion to win a Carabao Cup.
Mentally, it must be mad, you know, just hearing the same voice every week, training session, but then you keep seeing second, like, and then you're hearing the same voice again. Come on, guys, this year will be different, guys. Like, you like, bro, that was
Champions League.
The light bulb, yeah.
Like, and that's why players leave, bro. They need that fresh.
But he's French, though. He probably cut in it. He's French. He probably cut. I feel like French players, they do like Madrid for some reason. They all like to go there because Zinedine Zidane, big players played there. And I'm saying Mbappe's playing there right now. So Mbappe's like, yo, listen, how much more money is Arsenal going to give you than Real Madrid? Really, think about it. When you're at the top, when you're top,
though, isn't it?
Sorry.
It's a comfortability because if you go to Madrid and you flop here, your stocks are going down dramatically, innit? What they're thinking is, how long can I maintain my?
Saliba ain't gonna flop, my bro.
Huh?
Saliba ain't
no,
gonna
but
flop.
Some players don't like the challenge though. I don't think he'd flop. I think Saliba will do well, but some players, they don't have the self-confidence. Like, if you really believe in yourself, you'll be like, yo, I'll go to a big team, no worries. I'm gonna fight my place. Some players are like, yo, I like being a big fish in a small pond. It's comfortable here. The fan base doesn't really get onto you. Do you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to argue with Rashid. There's 1,000 top donors that will run him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to chat to him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even got to hire a lawyer. This whole fan base are lawyers. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're one of the favorites. So it's kind of like you play for play for a big team.
The board.
There's no
the
pressure.
board needs to get smarter, bro. You know what the board should do with these contracts? They should do trophy clauses, bro. Like, you can't leave until you've won this trophy. That's what we need to start into.
Goals, isn't it? Forever, bro. That's forever.
That's a forever contract.
Bro, it is what it is, bro.
Man. Contract right there.
Man are holding down players. Man are keeping the worth and holding down players, bro. Like that.
But it's true because the only player who can actually level up by like going away from Arsenal is Saliba. Like, that's the only player who has like an extra potential above all these other players. Because you see, like someone like Gabriel, he's like almost at his peak. You think about Odegaard, he's now regressing. Gabriel regressing. You think even about all these left backs, even Raya, he's almost at, okay, we can say at his peak. But you know, Saliba, it's doubtful that he'll sign, but we'll just have to wait and see, because Andre Bata, we'll see if he'll actually be able to, you know, to make him sign.
Yeah, but even what are you going to offer him though? This is my question. Are we going to offer him a lot of money? So let's say, how much would be the difference? 1 million, 2 million?
We'll give
would
him
be
the
the
Mbappe
difference?
contract, bro.
Because
but when you think about it, it's 2 million. No, yeah, I know it'd probably be the highest paid, but like, how much is it going to be the difference between him playing in Real Madrid? You know, when you're a top player, you'll make more money. You'll make more money, bro. If you play for Arsenal and you're just there or thereabouts and you don't win trophies and you don't show up in Ballon d'Or, well, he will show up in Ballon d'Or ceremonies, but you're not like a Neymar or Messi or Suarez, people that'll be on the stage. Do you know what I'm saying? Where like you're number 1 or number 2, number 3 in that Ballon d'Or list. You get me? You'll make way more money. I'll be real. I feel like you'll make way more money, bro.
Yeah, I get you. And also, you know, Real, there's all this Galactico, the all, you know, the Pompa and everything, you know. And, you know, Arsenal doesn't, you even see with Trent, yeah, it's not like Liverpool weren't, you know, we can say winning. If you try to compare the Trent and and the actual Saliba situation, you know, Trent, it was just more about, you know, just heading up a bit of a level up, you know, getting that Galactico feeling, you know, the worldwide support. But for Saliba, you see, his head is actually turning, because if he hasn't signed up to now, because you've seen all these other people sign, Saka, Nwaneri, Gabriel, no, it was all on a roll. And, you know, it's in the whole dressing room thing, because I'm sure these guys talk, because they're like, yeah, what about you? Yeah. Because if you see all those people sign all at once, then he's the only one left. And it's like it was all these other people with contracts who haven't signed. So I think Saliba next year, he might go.
Let's hope we get the money for him.
He'll go. He'll go. And
if we get a trophy this year, he's gone.
But we can't even negotiate with the high. Like we couldn't even negotiate with Jesus. Imagine, second highest earner at this club. We can't even negotiate. What? Like, come on. Like, all of us, all 6 of us here could have went, yo, we're gonna talk to Jesus, and we'll put him in a contract that's probably a quarter of what he's on, and he would have stayed. This club goes there and goes, we're gonna put you the second highest. Oh, Havertz. Oh, Chelsea don't want you. We'll make you the highest earner. So when you see the club moving like that, bro, they're gonna throw the bag. Like, Gabriel, you want to say, throw the bag. Saliba, you want to say, throw the bag. We'll pay. That's our only selling point. Let's be real. It's not trophies. It's not even an FA Cup anymore. Once upon a time, we could guarantee FA Cups. We can't even guarantee that. And I weren't even happy with that. I thought times couldn't get worse. Now we can't even win anything. I'm seeing Newcastle and flipping Crystal Palace be lifting trophies before us, bro.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you. Do you think Isak's gonna stay?
No, he's gone, bro. He's gone. That man pulled up to his crib today saying, "What, can you stay?" And he was like, "Bro, I've already said I'm going." He's gone, bro.
With Saliba, right? So next summer he'll have a year left. How much do you think Arsenal can get for Saliba with 1 year left on his contract?
60.
80 M's, bro. Still 80 M's. I can't lie.
How much?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you said so.
I think 70 with 1 year left.
So we've heard 60, 70, 80. So you're telling me Saliba is going to cost less than what Declan Rice cost with 1 year left on his contract at West Ham?
Yeah.
He's a defender, isn't it?
And that's crazy, bro. But, you know, listen.
Saliba's a better player, no?
He's a defender, though, isn't it?
But he's a defender. You can't compare.
Position values, isn't it? It's different. It's a difference, bro.
Yeah, but for me, when you have the chance to sell the player, just sell him.
Like, it's more...
Just sell him, bro. Sell him.
It's more likely to get 100 mil midfielder than 100 mil defender, innit? Same way it's likely to get 100 mil striker. You're never going to get 100 mil goalkeeper. Shit like that.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I think
70.
I think with 1 year, but you've got 1 year. Imagine, and you know how Real Madrid are. They don't need Saliba to win trophies, but it'll be better with him in the team. That kind of, Do you get what I'm trying to say? So they might wait that 1 year and then just get him for free. Do you get me?
100%.
Like, so it does play a part. I really don't think they would. If Real Madrid come in, I don't think they'll pay that kind of money. But if another team comes in, probably, you know what I'm saying?
Remember, Rashid, they told us we're not running contracts down anymore. We're not running contracts down. You know what I'm saying? And one of our most valuable players, going down to his last year. It's a joke, bro. It's an absolute joke. This was the window to make a decision. If he's not signing, sell him for the betterment of the football club. But no, run it down. Let's run it down. Let's run it down. I wouldn't be surprised if he said, you know what, suck you. You man can go suck your mum. I'm going to run down my contract. I'm going to eat good. I don't give a shit, innit? If you don't like it, I don't care. Guess what? I don't care, innit? I mean, you can complain to me when I'm driving my Range Rover. I'll put you on loudspeaker. Do you know what I mean? I'll put the phone down in your face. I ain't trying to. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
He can do that. He can do that, innit? No.
But if I was him, you know what? I got a year left. I can go anywhere. That means I can go anywhere because any club would be like, yo, we don't have to pay an actual transfer fee. Man can go anywhere. Cool.
Yeah.
All of a sudden now, you talk to Madrid, you say, yo, you man ain't got the P's, calm. We have an agreement. I'm going to run down my contract. My agent wants this. I want this bonus. I want this wages. Don't chat shit to me because you ain't paying nothing for me. You know how much I'd be in the market. Boom. That's it. And you think they ain't going to do that? They'll do it straight away, bro. Straight away.
It's mad, bro. I've never seen a business fight for a black man in my life like this.
It is, bro. These men are getting to the bag, bro. He's like, yo, I'm getting to the bag. That's it, bro. If I would,
but Arteta kind of like they didn't let him have a good relation with us because this guy. Bear in mind, this guy loaned him out when we had Holding. Never held anything. You know what I'm saying? All he held was toes.
The pressure would be on him, because Saliba would hold all the cards. Because if then Arteta wants to say, okay, you're holding bench, we know what this defense looks like when you take out Saliba or Gabriel. So then the fan base will be on Arteta. The pressure is already on Arteta. So then you drop him. You can't drop him, bro. Your whole game plan relies on the defense, and Saliba is a pivotal piece of that defense. So you can't even try and discipline it. Then the pressure goes all the way back. The two people that I said is the three people I think that could get the fan base to turn on this manager: Saka, Gabriel, and Saliba. Those are the main three that I feel like could turn this fan base. And if he tries to make Saliba hold bench and he's available and we're dropping points and we're getting kicked, bro, they will flip out Arteta, bro, and say, well, you made him run down his contract. He was linked to Real Madrid and you didn't let him go. Done. You know what I'm saying?
But
so
I
don't think he can do hardball when it comes to pause. He can't do hardball when it comes to Saliba, bro.
Yeah,
he can't, because who's going to play there?
Yeah, but
Mosquera.
The same also could have been said about what's his name? Aubameyang. Everyone loved Aubameyang, but Arteta was still able to turn the situation around. And that was
but he had time on his hands then, though. That's the only difference, though. Time on his hands.
But he was also a new manager. People had no reason to defend Arteta, but you guys had all the reason in the world to defend Aubameyang. So
we defended Arteta because we thought that he's going to be Pep. That's why. Because we when we saw Arteta and Pep, we were like, oh shit, he's learning from Pep. He's learning from Pep. He could be the next Pep. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And then Arsene Wenger gassed him up. Arsene Wenger too, he gassed him up. You know what I'm saying? Pep Guardiola, I don't know. So, if they give him what he wants, if they give him what he wants, you guys are going to see football. You know what I'm saying? Boom. That's Pep Guardiola talking. Pep himself, innit? Like,
it's probably on Mosquera then. Because if Mosquera comes in, if Saliba gets dropped and Mosquera starts performing well, then I don't think people are going to care Saliba's on the bench.
But Mosquera and Saliba are two.
Oh no, I agree. But still, you know what your fans are like.
Have you seen us? Have you seen us without Saliba? But have you seen us with Saliba? Nah, let's be real. Have you seen us without Saliba?
Yes, I know.
Do you know how much? Do you know how much we'll concede if Saliba is in that defense? We already lost the title because of him. Do you remember that one? And if he's not in that defense, we'll probably concede way more.
That's why I said if Mosquera comes in.
If Mosquera, I get what Latimer's saying. He's saying this fan base is fickle. As soon as they got a new toy, pause. and they get excited with the new play. Then they'll just
Zinchenko was
forget.
the best left back in the league. Jesus was the best striker in the league. All of a sudden, Havertz is the best in the league. And it's what's his name? He replaced Zinchenko at left back.
So it's for Jesus and then Havertz and then Skelly. Skelly. Are we talking about Skelly?
You guys bought Timber, right? Timber was supposed to be left back. Timber's the best. Timber got injured. Now Timber's the best right back. All of a sudden, when it was Ben White, now Skelly's the best left back. When it was supposed to be, it's just it switches all the time. So Mascara.
But it's different.
No, it's not.
It's different then. Do you know why? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
No, bro. Listen, Mascara will be the best center back in the league come the end of the season. Watch, you will.
Huh?
That's what they're gonna say, bro.
To play Mascara.
Let me look at the time you said that on the video.
Do you know what my question is, man? Trimless. Just what my question is. So we've got until the transfer window ends. What's that like? How long we got? We got 2 weeks. We have 2 weeks.
No, 4 days, bro, innit?
Sorry, 4 days. We got 4 days. When are we gonna play Mascara for them to fall in love with him? We don't have time. They don't have time to fall in love with him.
The Premier League too, innit?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Look, when you think about it, like when are they gonna play him? We can't play him against Liverpool. Everybody will turn on this manager. If we lose, shit, why? If you played Saliba.
To be fair, the way we manage our players.
Are we going to sell Saliba then?
Bro, to be fair, the way we manage our players, one of Saliba or Gabriel is going to pop this season. And we're going to need Mascara in there. You know what it's like. And then Arteta will rush them back.
He made rotations in the cups last season. He'll play him in the cups, bro. And best believe Ethan and Diamond will be relegated to the cups as well. Even when they put in performances, they'll still stay in the cups, bro.
Well, you don't think he's going to be a bit? You don't think he's going to be a bit nervous about the cups and still play a strong team? Because I would be.
I don't think so, bro.
Bro, I'm playing my strong. Yo,
that's a good one.
Yo, get on the pitch. Bro.
That's a good one.
Please,
that's a good one.
What, you got 20%? Please, I'll start you. Roll on, roll off.
Use up the battery, innit?
Oh,
no, I hear that.
I'll be nervous, G. Like, yo, your life is on the line, bro. Like, yo, you need to win everything, G.
Basically.
For me, but he lost the pressure, bro. Didn't you see the way he was sarcastic after Man United, bro? He goes, we won 1-0 against Man United, and they're not happy. Where did he go? He goes, he did something like, or something with his mouth. I don't know what that was, some Spanish fart or something. I don't know what he did with his mouth. And he's like, you're not happy. I'm like, what the fuck was that, bro? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he did, bro. Some fart noise with his mouth. Go watch it back. He did. He goes, we play it. The Manchester United, they 1-0 and they're not happy. Guys, and they're not happy. I'm like, what, bro? Bro, man is freaking in there, bro. I swear down.
He was bugging. He was buffering, bro. At that moment, it was.
I just want him to have one cocoa on the side of his head like Mad Unks, bro. Someone needs to give him a cocoa on the side of his head.
Cocoa.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he needs, bro. I'm tired of this guy, bro. Kissing your teeth.
Yeah, exactly. Basic. Yeah, he was kissing his teeth.
Yeah.
He disrespected.
He was taking the piss out of us, man. You know, he was like,
he was. I know.
Complaining. You man are still
You
complaining.
know what he's gonna say as well? He's gonna be like, 5 wins at Old Trafford, and I did 3 of them. 3 guys, respect. 3.
Yeah. No. He told them about he was the only one that until he came, we didn't win in Old Trafford. He just mentioned in an event. Do you get it?
Bro, he didn't even know. You know when you're like, yo, Madam, yo, what time we're gonna link up? Yo, Rashid, what time we gonna? I didn't even know. Yo, my guy, yo, what time we gonna? Man, don't even know the time, bro. Didn't you see when he goes, we have it. They won at Old Trafford for 80, the 18, no, the 20, the 22, the 22. We done the 22 years, you know. Cala boca, so stupid, bro. Fucking rubbish, man.
Finding the numbers.
Swear that he didn't even know. He didn't know, bro.
He didn't know. That's bad.
Bro, when I knew that he chat shit, yeah. My mum's been here since 1987. If you say to my mum context, yeah, she goes, what? Okay. I said to my mum the other day, mum, but context. She goes, what? She goes, okay? Stupid. I'm like, you don't understand context. This guy's been here for how long, bro, in England? And my guy's saying context. You think he knows what context means? Bro, I'm foreign, bro. They don't know like that. Do you know what I'm saying? I know, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
I hear that. No, I hear that. I hear that. No, I hear that.
Rash, if you go to your mum, yeah, and say, "Yo, mum's
Yeah,
in
she
context,"
wouldn't know context. She wouldn't know. I'll be real. She wouldn't know.
she'll like, get out the fucking kitchen, man. I'm trying to cook dinner,
You
man.
get me? Exactly, bro. You're invading my space. You're invading my area, bro.
That's the
No,
David
yeah,
Moyes in him, innit? With
no,
the context thing.
Arteta knows. He's smart. He knows what it means, and he knows
He's
saying
been
that.
fed what to know, what it means. He didn't know. It's something that they've
But
told.
that's what I mean. Yeah. That's why I'm like, he's smart enough to know by saying this stuff, people are gonna buy it.
Saying this stuff, bro. He's a yes man. That's why he gets paid that much. You only get paid that much if you have to bow down and say yes.
Sell your soul. That's what you need to do.
Why are you worth that much, bro?
Yeah, innit? Who thought of giving him 15?
You know
who
he is,
thought
bro.
of giving him 15?
He's a Premier
still
League
thinking about
industry. He's a Premier League industry plant. See, like you got Lil Nas just pop out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
I hear
That's
that.
what
No,
Arteta
that's
was, bro.
Let's
No,
call him Ice
Mr.
Spice.
Party. Did you?
Jack Harlow in that.
You get me? Oh my days. Oh my days.
Oh my days.
Yo, is what it is. It is what it is, bro. But I think he'll go strong in the cup. You know what I'm saying? I do think he'll go strong in the cup. I agree with you. I agree with you. Because he's panicking.
He has to.
I'm gonna lose my job. Do you know what I'm saying? He's gonna lose his job this season. He's gonna lose his job because you've got Premier League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup. He needs to go for everything and then win one of them, and then obviously he'll, because now he has a bigger squad. You can kind of like rotate. Let's be real. When you play, if you play Max Stallman instead of Saka, you know who that. I don't wanna get into that one because you know what I'm saying, some people get a
Say
bit.
it, bro. Say it, bro.
Max Stallman's way better than Saka. I'll be real with you, man. He's calm. Saka's a very good player. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, bro. Question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think Saka should go back to left back for you guys?
No, why are people saying this now? No,
left wing. He can cross.
If he played left wing, he'll be able to, exactly. He'll be able to just naturally run and beat his man instead of looking for Erdegaard all the time. And just like he does, it'll be so much.
And he's good at low crosses, right? He's good at low crosses, bro. And low crosses is something Gyökeres needs because Gyökeres is always in the right place, but unfortunately, Gyökeres around that right place. If you take him out of that box, he's a bit, you know what I'm saying, he's a bit shaky on the ball, blah, whatever. You don't include him in the build-up.
Exactly.
But in the right place, he's there.
If your wingers are inverting, your striker has to get included in the build-up, bro, for someone to eat.
Facts. And you know what it is as well? You've got 2 8s or a number 10 and an 8. You don't really need Gyökeres to drop down and be included in the game. You can still make everybody work. All you need is Dalman there, creative. That's our creative spark. That's a creative spark, man. Then that's someone who creates. And then you've got Saka that can beat a man. Pause. And then whip it in.
And there's balance there. But what do? We have both man cutting in, so people are whipping it in on their weak foot. So it's not even going to be a guaranteed cross. It's more time going to be a corner. But he doesn't mind it being a corner because he knows that's a penalty for us anyway. It's dead. It's dead. We attack so dead. Like I've seen it the last year and a half. Like there's never like 15 or 20 minutes in a game where I'm like, yo, look at this fluid attacking, bro. It's not strings that is nice to watch anymore. There used to be a nice Saka Erdegaard link up. That's been malnourished now.
It's gone.
That's starving. That needs UNICEF. It's done. So now we have to rely on what? Just crossing it in and hoping. And I thought we was done with that phase. And then you get rid of Tierney, who's probably the best person to even do that. And I'm like, bro, what's the plan here then? What's the plan?
The plan is set pieces. That's the plan. Because when you cross with a weak foot, what happens is that you'll hit your first man. When you hit the first man, where does it go? Get a corner.
Get a corner, but that's what he wants. Every time there's a corner, I'm telling you, he looks at Jerva and there's a little.
Yeah.
He does the Spanish part.
Spanish click.
Oh my days. Yeah, exactly. And then the set piece coach does a madness. I don't know what he does, but the whole thing where like you've got a bunch of players running this way, and then you've got Saliba either blocking a player so he can be on they can be it doesn't go out of play, or and you've got blocking the goalkeeper, and then boom, goal. You get me? Every team can't defend it because you either have to put a lot of players in that box and not get a counter attack, which he should do, in my opinion, if he face Arsenal, you should put more defenders and don't forget about the counter. Because
free man up. That forces his back.
Just put one striker that is fast, one winger that anybody that's fast, leave him on the pitch. Tell him stay there just in case we get the ball. Boom, we're going long, and we want you to get the ball. Because you can't include three. If you include three, there's going to be less people defending, and it's a big problem against Arsenal. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because Rice can whip a ball, you know what I'm saying? Rice can
bro,
whip
this
a
is what I'm
ball.
saying. Yo, Rev, you know, I think it's a bit even overrated, this our set piece coach and all this set piece business. All he did was he clocked Rice has a mad delivery, got two niggas in, and then we've capitalized off it. And now it looks like we're doing the magic and busting Judge. Bro, we only bang these corners because of the consistency of the set piece takers. In my opinion,
well, not
the
just
deliveries
that.
are so disgusting that you're more guaranteed to get a goal. It's that consistent. I don't think it's too much to do with the set piece routine.
It's not just that, because I like how you take set pieces. It is good, but also you guys block off the goalkeeper. You're very smart in how you block. Because usually, as a goalkeeper, you should have free roam to be able to go and punch the ball out. And if you hit a player, then it doesn't really matter. But because you just block him off, you block off his path, and Rice will deliver a corner that drops basically right on the goalkeeper.
Exactly.
And you have a free
it doesn't
run.
matter if you're blocking the goalkeeper if the balls that are whipping in are not consistent. So for me,
I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It helps.
The whole thing works. Bro, you've got like 6'5" basketball players. You've got a great delivery, and you block off the goalkeeper. It makes sense. It works.
Yeah, that's what
you make the right runs at the right time as well, though. Because I feel like if you see they hold off, they all stand off the defenders. And as soon as we're about to whip it in, loads of players run towards the ball. So then you make the defender think, okay, am I ball watching or am I marking the player? And it kind of catches the defender out at the right time, the way that they time it. Because if you notice, we stand off them and they're all in the box looking at our players. Then we make like 4 or 5 players all of a sudden run into the box. All of them, all at one time. It's like
rugby.
It's too fast for you to say, yo, you pick him, you get him. Normally in a set piece, you'll be like, all right, Rashid, that's your player. Yo, Trimless, that's yours. Yo, Ladimus, that's yours. But the thing is, the way that we run towards the box, that split second, it caused panic. And you're making the defender make a choice. Do I watch the ball or do I watch which player is making the run in behind? And then we just barge you off the ball and just header it in. Do you know what I'm saying? Because there's already like 3-4 players already surrounding the ball. So I think it is smart the way that we do it, but at the same time, it's
smart, but that's
our only little trick. Like, why are we not getting more fouls here? Apart from Dowman, why are we not attracting more fouls outside the box so Rice can take more free kicks? Why are we not utilizing that as well? If he's so great
talent,
you'd have to play down the middle to do that, bro. We don't play down the middle.
It's the U shape. The
middle's lava, bro.
But we don't have talent for that. Max Dowman is so talented that he will provoke a defender. Even when he's running, bro, the guy's 15, 16. You know what I'm saying? He's running at the defender. Defender's backing off. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
he's backing off. Actually have to defend instead of just watching his pass sideways.
It's not even just that. The way Arsenal play, like you play out wide. You don't play centrally to draw fouls centrally. You play out wide.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The middle's lava, isn't it? We don't do anything through the middle.
But yeah, I think he plays too much wide. That's why you get too many corners. Because every time the winger gets the ball, he trying to like cut inside, then he crosses the ball, corner. So I think it's a type of a game, but if maybe you can try play through the central, I think especially now we have at least EZE, he's a bit sure with the set pieces. If it's on the right, it's Rice. But if it's on the left, at least it's EZE now a bit. So if he can at least play through the middle, you can at least, get them free kicks. But Max Dowman, man, 15, bro.
EZE ain't gonna play there. Our best choice is Max Dowman to play on the right. That might happen, you know what I'm saying, if Saka gets injured, which he will. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Dowman. If Dowman plays, we will win something. We will win if he plays every game, as in. No. As in this first team. No, don't get me wrong. This first team with Dowman playing every game in the cup.
You guys rate Dowman.
We win it. Yeah. Dowman is a
he's a baller, bro.
Right,
he's a baller.
So I watched him against Leeds. That was my first time seeing him. Is it like because Lee says he's Yamal level? Is he really Is he that good?
I think you're talking about potential, not currently. Obviously, we ain't even seen.
No, not current. I mean,
do you know what?
Like, what is
The
he?
potential
It's
there.
potential,
The
but
potential
potential has to be fulfilled.
I
Like
don't
we
know,
haven't.
man.
This ain't the best manager to get the best out of that potential. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
Like the attacking potential, it's not really Arteta. If you're a defensive player, probably get the most out of you because of the way the team's set up. The problem is, I think, right player, wrong manager. I feel like a better manager would get them. You know, Nuno at Forest would get more out of Dalman. You know what I mean?
think regardless, North, I'll be real with you, yeah. I think regardless of this manager, if this player plays every game, doesn't get injured, and plays like a full season, you know what I'm saying, with these man, even if he plays like 20 games, he will be the difference, you know what I'm saying? He'll be the difference maker, even with Arteta, because right now he can be better. What you're saying is Lamine Yamal. That's what Lee said. So Lee's talking about if he has a proper manager, he would reach the Yamal level. I feel like he has a ceiling. Just the way he touches the ball. And the thing is, it's all about touch. I'm from North Africa, you know what I'm saying? We know when you know about touch, it's like when you play football, as soon as you give the man a ball, this is just us warming up for the game. When you see someone you don't know, you're just playing with random guys, you know what I'm saying, in the partner side. Just the touch will tell you, this guy, all right, come here, you're midfielder. Just straight away, bro, just straight away. Oh, we don't even know each other. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't even know each other. We're like, yo, straight away, the touch will tell you everything. The way he touches the ball, that's Lamine Yamal does that. Because when he touches the ball, it's like it's very steady. So he's got that magnet. What do they call it? The magnet on FIFA. You man know about the magnet on FIFA? Magnet thing. Like the icon. That's what he's got. He's got that magnet icon. When he's got the ball's always close to his feet. So it's either free kick or you're gone. If you make one little mistake, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got time. Because Martinelli can beat a man, but then after that, boom, the guy gets him because he's lost pace. This guy don't need a lot of pace. He just needs that talent. He needs that freedom. Just let him play wherever he wants. You wanna drop to the midfield, touch the ball, give him the ball as many times as you can, because these are the type of players that need to touch the ball a lot. You see Messi when in that video. I always love that video, bro. That's everything football. That's football. Pep Guardiola video where he was watching Messi and then he explained what Messi was doing when he didn't defend. People would say he's not defending, so he's not in the game. That's not the case. What he's doing is he's breathing and he's watching around. Yo, okay, Suarez, Sanchez is over there. You know what I'm saying? This Pedro's over there. So I know Pedro's fast. I know where he can run. You know what I'm saying? As soon as he gets the ball, he's already seen everyone around him. Do you get me? He gave that. Pep Guardiola gave that to Messi. He's seen everyone around it. Boom. As soon as he gets the ball, he's already got a map. He's already got a map. If I touch the ball twice, I could give it to Pedro, goal, or I can just whip it in, goal. He's got a lot of plays, you know what I'm saying? Got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. This guy can do that, but the problem is that obviously because he's gonna limit him, he's not gonna have a season as big as, you know what I'm saying, as big as he should. I feel like if he plays in the cups with a strong team, like him and the strong team, we'll win the cup. We'll win the cup, bro. Just him right now. I don't think Arteta's gonna affect his brilliance. You know what I'm saying? His brilliance. Just on the ball, bro. See, every game I watched him, Newcastle did something, you know what I'm saying? And then Tottenham, little bit, couldn't move a lot, you know what I'm saying? And then what was it? Villarreal did something, you know what I'm saying? This player is always, sorry, Villarreal, he ain't played, you know what I'm saying? But every time I've seen him, he's always done something. It's like Ethan. Ethan's got that as well. Ethan last season, as soon as he comes in, he does something on that pitch. You get me? It's just that Ethan hasn't been played.
Even against Leeds, he wasn't amazing. His passing wasn't amazing, but he's always got that. He's always trying to impact the game. He's always trying to create something, ask questions. And it's a breath of fresh air instead of seeing these players that have been with this manager year in, year out, robotic, don't want to take chances. That's what I fear this manager taking away from these guys' games, because this is what we like about these players. Not that they're perfect. Like Dalman needs to work on his finishing. Sometimes his passing as well is a little bit off. It's normal. He hasn't even had one season in the men's game. It's normal. Do you know what I mean? but the intent's there. The way he beats players is there. He don't even need to do the Saka thing playing off a number 10. He just beat you by himself. He'll beat you by himself or make you have to commit to the point where he's going to win a free kick or a penalty. Those kind of players are always exciting. You want those kind of players to create and go forward and express themselves. Those are not players you want to be held back. Under this manager, he's going to try and coach that out of them. He's going to make them second guess themselves and play within themselves. I'm telling you, this guy, bro, he's a control freak, bro. Absolute control freak. But listen, big up to everyone that's locked in. Big up Macy every single time. Rashid, big up my G. Shout your channel out, bro.
Big up, man. Arsenal Revolution TV, man. Then you can find me on YouTube. I'm gonna be live tomorrow, 4 p.m. with Jay. I'm saying I miss Jay. Jay come. I didn't see him on. He didn't come on Sunday, innit? Jay.
No, he did, bro. I was trying to call you. You weren't picking up, bro. Oh, it's Sunday. Again, I can't even lie. I'm gonna show you something. When we end the stream, I'll show you, man.
Go. After that, so after 4 p.m. then 6 p.m. I'm live with Bay. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a little on the fence Guna to a bottom Guna kind of conversation. You know what I'm saying? So tune into that one, bro. Tune into that one.
What's a bottom Gooner? What the hell? Pause.
Like we're a negative Arsenal fan, because there's 3 types of Arsenal fans. There's top Gooners, AFTV and them, man. Egal, they're gone. That non-savable. You can't save them. It is 95% is gone. The cancer's 95%. So I just left the 5%, just, you know what I'm saying? Because we like a gal as a person, you know what I'm saying? We leave the 5% in it. And then there's on the fence schooners, you know what I'm saying? You got like the deluded, the hooks, you know what I'm saying? The catch up, the D's, you know what I'm saying? These man, SB, they're on the fence schooners. They are savable. It's just like a 50-50. You need to really get into like they are savable though. They're 50-50. And then it's us. You know what I'm saying? Us. It's to please us, you need to be to a certain level that we hold the club. We just hold the club to a certain level where like you need to reach that certain level for us to be like, yo, respect. You know what I'm saying? Respect.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
But why the word though? Is
on the fence.
That's what they call.
No.
Let it go, bro. Let it go.
Because it's like top Guna, bottom Guna. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like top, bottom.
Don't let 2025 corrupt your mind, bro. It's all football context.
All football.
No. I know. It's just like, what is it with Arsenal fans? All the mad names. Yeah, never mind.
You know, no. I think it's good competition. You know what I'm saying? It's good competition. You get me? I feel like it is, because we can't all think the same, but like at the end of the day, there's only one right person in the room. You get me? We can talk. We can win a battle. You can win a battle or 2, but you won't win the war. The war, you ain't gonna win that. You get me? So it's one of them ones where like at the end of the season, we're always right. So we're just battling in throughout the season, and then it's gonna come to a point where like they're gonna be like, you know what, these men are always right. It is what it is. You get me? It is what it is. They're always right. They know what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? They hold to a club to a certain standard. So it's really like competition, really, man. They like Arsenal. It's just that they like it the wrong way. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like the wrong way. They do love the club. I'm not. That's not in the question. It's just the wrong way. You get me? But I'll do a whole stream about this, I think. You know what I'm saying? I'll just do the YouTube game. You know what I'm saying?
Break it down.
Break it down.
The different levels. But now, big up Rashid. Make sure you're liking and subscribing to Arsenal Revolution TV. Rashid Ladimus, bro. Love. Shout out your thing, bro.
Yeah. I was just on Sunshine's channel earlier. Did Top Bins, weekly Premier League show. You can catch me on Sarcasm City TV. I'm on Mike's channel tomorrow. So we're probably going to make fun of something an Arsenal fan said, I guess, I'm assuming, because you guys say a lot of wild stuff on a daily. But yeah, just thank you for having me on Northside. Everyone like and subscribe to Northside and everyone else on the panel.
Nah, big up, man. Big up every single time, bro. Big up, man. Trimless Schooner, you got a channel, bro?
Yeah, man. I do still obviously love for having me on. So basically, I host the Project PREM podcast every Tuesday at 9 p.m. on my channel, which is just Trimless Gooner. So if you're a fan of any team in the Prem, jump on, open things, chat about ball, of course, chop up the weekend results. But yeah, catch me on socials, Instagram, Trimless Goons. That's me.
There you go, man. Go support, man. You know what I mean? They try and make my man sound like he's crazy. 6 out of 10 window. You know what I'm saying? So we need the man them to assemble, man. You know what I mean? There's a lot of these man, bro. Special guys. You know what I mean? That just
I was getting cooked, bro. I was getting cooked.
Nah, bro.
Listen, there's a lot of us now. There's a lot of us now. There's a lot of us now.
Guy, yeah, but you have to shout, bro. That's what I'm saying. Because there's so many of them, yeah. They're like bed bugs. They're just spreading everywhere. You don't know when they're coming out with these top gooners. They're like bed bugs, bro. You think you exterminated them, they still come out. You know what I mean? Then you got to be like, bro, like, what are you talking about? Because if we go power league, yeah, no one even listening to what you're saying. So shut up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Trying shit, bro. You know what I mean? 21 years without winning nothing, bro. Shut up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because real talk with some of these, man, I'm just gonna keep it real in it. Some of you, man, yeah. When it was back in school days, college days, but you were downstairs with the elderly. You know where you could put the mobility scooter? That's where you're sitting. Ain't no one listening to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to be top of the bus because it's the internet time. Now shut up, bro. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Shut your mouth, bro. Nobody was listening to you. You didn't kick ball at school. Shut your mouth.
You didn't.
You know what I mean? I've had enough of them, bro. Now they think they got bass in their voice because of the internet, bro. No. I'm going to take it back to the Sony Ericsson days and Nokia. Shut your mouth. You know what I'm saying? I've had enough of you, man. Waffling for years, bro. You know what I mean? Shut your mouth. You know what I mean? Don't even talk. I ain't want to hear you. You know what I'm saying? Talk. I don't even. Just get out of my face. Anyway, you know what I mean? Big up to Trimless. Make sure you're subscribing to my guy. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta deal with them like that, bro, because they actually think they got bass in their voice now. Now I'm shutting them down, but I ain't hearing the bullshit. 21 years they've had of waffling, bro. 21. Nah,
the journey, man. They love the journey.
I think there's a lot of them. That's all it is. I think there's a lot of them. So people think that around the world, of course, people think that they're Arsenal. That's how Arsenal fans are thinking. So they'll be like, yo, listen, they're closer to the club. And you know what I'm saying? Or they have a YouTube channel and they agree with what you say. You know what I'm saying?
They just make us look stupid, bro. This is why
they do.
Mikel's bullsack. That's the only thing they're closer to, man.
But bro, people respect the 2.6 million. You know what I'm saying? When they see like a subscriber count, a lot of people are just like, you know what I'm saying? If 10 people are watching you right now, it's gonna stay there. But as soon as it starts beating that 100, you go into a different game. You know what I'm saying? You start getting the metrics up and whatnot. It's the same shit. They look at AFTV, they see them always outside the ground. You know what I'm saying? They're always next to the club. They shook Saka's hand last. You know what I'm saying? They see when they met Saka.
This is the issue, bro. Why are they shaking his hand, bro? Giving him diseases and that, and when their man's pulling up in the 75th minute, bro.
Oh no, Saka's Arteta out, bro. He just doesn't want to come out and say, I know why. You know what I'm saying? Do you remember when he said, like, man wants to attack, but my man's telling me defend? That's scream for help. You know what I'm saying? He's blinking. He's blinking. Fucking hell. He needs to call the pizza place. Hello, a large pepperoni pizza. Come on. You know this. You know that my man needs help. Help him. You man love Saka so much. Help him. Yeah. Come on, bro. What are we doing here, man?
Man. Yo, Martin, man. Shout out your channel, bro.
Yeah, shout out, man. Big up. It's been a great panel. True Arsenal fan, Kenya. So you can check us out at Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, man. True Arsenal fan, Kenya, man. It's been a pleasure, bro. Big up the Arsenal.
Big up, man, man. We're going to redirect to my guy, Flawless. You know what I'm saying? Maybe after we, you know what I mean? We have to set a day where we can do the carnival chat. You know what I mean? Because right now I'm still trying to recover. I can't lie, I'm still knackered, man. But big up to everyone that's locked in. Big up to the whole panel. Make sure you're subscribing to the whole panel, all the man. That we'll be back tomorrow morning, and we're out, man. Northside Raid on the way into Flawless channel. Northside Raid, love.